Episode 155 Social Junkie Podcast. We appreciate all y'all being here, man. You know what? I think next week we gonna play some reggae too. I'm gonna have Brandon play a song next week because he know all the reggae shit.
Yeah, I grew up.
We gonna get started.
Really, this is really, really classic reggae. This is like old school before hardcore dance hall.
Yeah. You know what? The whole month of October, that's what we gonna do. This is gonna be reggae month. That's what we gonna do the whole month of October, guys. You gotta help me remember that shit though. We're gonna play reggae music for the intro the whole month of October. I think we fucked up last week. Did we record last week? Yeah, I think we recorded on the 2nd. Yeah. Well, the rest of the month, we're gonna get on some reggae vibes, man. Again, if you're here with us today, episode 155, Social Junkie Podcast, we appreciate y'all. I go by the name of P. Guy to my right, his name is Brandon. I think
Dontrell today.
P and Dontrell here with you today. Social Junkie Podcast is every single week podcast, guys. For those that don't know, please subscribe on to our YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, hello everybody out there. We appreciate everybody. I see we got some new subscribers, so hello and welcome to the channel, guys. To the people that have subscribed. Anybody that hasn't subscribed, please go to our YouTube channel, subscribe already. Just type in Social Junkie Podcast on YouTube. It'll pop right up for you. YouTube episodes drop a couple days after our audio episodes. Our audio episodes drop first on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud every single week. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube every single week, guys. We appreciate everybody, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, get in the comments, whatever you guys want to do to engage in the podcast. Or you can send us a Q&A question. To socialjunkiepod@gmail.com for anything that you have for our Q&A segment. We answer the listeners' questions, anything you guys want us to talk about. Usually it's relationship type stuff that people send us, but you can send us anything you want to talk about, guys.
Go ahead.
Socialjunkiepod@gmail.com.
We're gonna see if we can introduce another stuff for our link tree, so that way you don't necessarily have to log in your email to send a question. So we'll probably experiment with it this week, and then hopefully next week it'll be up and running. You could just click on the link tree and then click on the link and then submit like an anonymous question if you choose to do so. We could do it like that.
And we'd appreciate that, guys.
Yeah.
But for now, socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. If you're listening, it is Columbus Day by the time you guys hear this, so happy Columbus Day. Even though he wiped out a whole fucking civilization when he came over here.
And he did not discover America first.
Fucking happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Why is Indigenous Peoples Day and Columbus Day on the same day? Did they feel bad and say, you know what?
Probably.
We're gonna fucking make this that day too.
More than likely.
Isn't that some shit? Think about that, guys. Indigenous Peoples Day and Columbus Day are on the same day. Think about that. I want y'all to think about that. And do your research on Christopher Columbus, because it ain't what we got taught in school. That's not the whole story. If you didn't
A lot of the stuff that he told in school wasn't right.
If you guys didn't know. That's all I really got for the intro, man. So I'm gonna do the podcast rundown. We're gonna start on what's trending this week. Brandon's gonna start us on what's trending. Save the Kanye shit for music.
I wasn't really going. All right.
Yeah, cool. But you can. I mean, you talk about it, but just say it for music, because I got something about Kanye and music.
All right.
Brandon's gonna start us on what's trending. Would you rather will be after that. You remember this guy?
Oh, what happened to him?
I don't know.
What was that? America's Dream or something?
Yeah.
American Dream?
What's trending? We got Would You Rather segment after that. Got some stuff in music, and we'll end in sports, guys. That will be episode 155. Y'all know nothing about Stolly. Oh, y'all know nothing about that. That shit was hard. This is a really good album.
Yeah, it was.
I think he had a few with Rick Ross or something like that. That's usually what happens when niggas are good and they on a label that they shouldn't be on. All right, guys. Brandon's gonna get us started. What's trending?
All right, guys. The first article I got here. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about this news. Supposedly this month. Well, not supposedly. This month, a debt relief program is supposed to take effect. There's not a set date on applications on when it's going to open up via Biden and Harris. There's a lot of pushback due to this policy. So one here is the Education Secretary, so Secretary of Education for the U.S. is quote unquote more excited about income-driven payments than forgiveness. So a lot of people are angry. This based on this article, a lot of people are angry that this is going to be ultimately a reality, and that I've been reading a lot of articles that once it takes place and people apply for forgiveness, because it's $10,000 per individual and $20,000 if you've taken an accumulation of Pell Grants or Pell Loans.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying that essentially they could, once Biden gets out of office, that they could pursue you and reverse it and try to get that money back. because you know how like a president's taking office, they'll
Right.
reform and undo.
when they come out of office, like they
Yeah.
did with Obamacare and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the loan forgiveness plan was released back in August and will forgive 10,000 of student debt for borrowers earning less than 125K per year, and up to 20,000 for Pell Grant recipients. Another component of the plan is often overlooked during I guess there was an interview that the secretary made is income driven repayment plans. So essentially, a lot of people are very, very not happy about a lot of people that are in charge of doing, I guess, collection and education in the U.S. are not happy about forgiving all the loans. They're finding out ways to mitigate the changes that will take place and find out a way to recoup the money or a different type of initiative to take, such as if you make X amount of dollars, you should be enabled to pay up X instead of just doing for every single borrower up to 20,000. And I think it's very important to bring this up for I don't know how many people have student loans or anything like that to apply. Figure out what they haven't announced a date or anything like that, but I think it's very important for you to know that you need to keep up to date with it and definitely go out there and go onto the website, the student aid website, and apply and try to get some sort of aid or forgiveness if you find a hard time paying down this thing. So I thought that should be the first article.
What about the people that are worried that once Biden gets out of office, I might have to pay that back?
Well, we can't think about it now. I'd rather do it now.
That's what I was saying.
I'd rather do it now and have to do it, and not take that chance, because after the 31st of this year, December, that's it. Your window has passed.
That's a pretty big range. People making 120,000 or less. There's most people aren't making that.
A lot of people isn't, and they don't want people to do that. They don't want people to be forgiven. They want us to have that debt over their head and money for them. So
I saw that America is like trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. Like it's the most debt that the country's ever been in.
We're in debt to a lot of people, bro. China specifically. Yeah, we're in debt to a lot of people, man, and it's just. And you're thinking about, this whole type of system that other countries operate on, like Canada, their universal health, and some places they have free education. Of course, there's just not a vested interest, right, in here in that kind of. If there has to be something that people can make money on, otherwise they're not interested in it. But definitely, I just want y'all to pay attention and make sure that whoever needs to apply, just to apply. This article I got here is another article from out here in LA, took place out in LAPD. LA. It has to do with the LAPD. I'm not sure if I talked about this officer that was killed during a training exercise, but there was an officer that was killed out in LA during a training exercise who was allegedly targeted. So basically, there was a rape that was taking place a few years ago. There were 4 officers allegedly involved, and the victim, I don't remember her name. I don't think it says it right. It doesn't say her name, but she claimed she was raped by 4 LAPD officers, including one that was part of a training exercise by this officer that was killed. Okay, so. They're basically saying that those officers are trying to cover up what happened.
So they killed him.
They killed him, yeah, because one of them killed him during an accidental
training exercise, because he was around when they were
correct, and he's the officer that's investigating these officers for that incident. So the Los Angeles Police Department officer who was killed in a training exercise in what officials call a tragic accident was allegedly targeted for investigating a gang rape by fellow officers. His name is Officer Houston Tippings. His mother filed a wrongful death claim against the city. His lawyer said the 32-year-old was deliberately assaulted after submitting reports concerning a female victim who claimed she was raped by 4 LAPD officers, including one who was taking part of the training during which Tippin was killed. They used the quote unquote, they used the training as a cover to kill him in retaliation for his whistleblowing activity. For all you guys know, that whistleblowing is, setting alarm to illegal or illicit activity within an organization, company, or business, So Gage said that Tipping became aware of the alleged assault when a victim Okay, basically the lawyer is saying that the officer who was killed became aware of the alleged assault when a female victim told him about the attack, identifying the accused rapist by the names on their badges, and then he immediately began looking into the women's reports, moving it up on the chain.
Damn.
Tipping was a 5-year veteran and bike instructor with the department. He suffered a spinal injury during a practice drill covering self-defense tactics at a May 26th LAPD training academy. He was role-playing the part of the uncooperative suspect and charged an unarmed officer in a scenario. Two tussled. Now, it wasn't... The other guy was active. I want this to be clear. The person that was involved with the other 4 officers, with the other 3 officers, one of them was there participating in the exercise. It doesn't correlate and say that he was the one that was participating with...
In the raping.
No.
Oh.
He wasn't the one that was... Let me read this next part. It'll make sense. Okay. He suffered a spinal injury during the practice drill covering self-defense tactics. He was role-playing the part of an uncooperative suspect and charged an unnamed officer in a scenario. The two tussled for a short time before the unnamed officer allegedly dropped Tipping on his head, causing a catastrophic injury to his spine, according to the department. It caused him to go into a cardiac arrest, and he died 3 days later.
Shit.
It said that states that 18 officers and 1 sergeant witnessed the tussle, and they repeatedly state there was no video or audio recording of the training.
Oh my god, yeah, because that shit they gonna see. If there was a video, they would have seen that shit was probably done purposely. Damn, that's fucked up, bro. So now that case is probably gonna be all fucked up now because the guy is... Oh, man. I mean, it's gonna be 3 officers' word against that woman. Which is
I'm not gonna discourage anybody, like, from calling the cops or anything like that, but I'm saying, like...
These cops ain't shit, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just be aware that these cops ain't shit.
Yeah. Because just like remember the list that you was talking about, that it was shown to release like a list of government officials, police officers, all a part of this organization that was racist or that was doing... It was something that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if you guys can quote me. But we were talking about that there were politicians, police officers whose names were on that list and people who are in government positions or federal positions, both that were on this list, and they were associated with ties to this organization that had, other, let's say other beliefs. And so
just be careful, guys. 'Cause there's some good cops out there. But
there definitely is some good cops, but
a lot of shit we talk about, it be a lot of foul shit going on with these police officers and shit out here, guys. So
this last article takes place out here in Georgia in Gwinnett.
Ooh.
So it's not.
Gwinnett.
It happened out, I think, last Friday. A high school football player was shot and killed outside of Dave & Buster's in Gwinnett County.
In Sugarloaf Mills.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It took place at Sugarloaf Mills Mall. The Jefferson County community is mourning after the incident this week, which 18-year-old Elijah DeWitt, described by his mother as a determined football player and kind soul, died in a parking lot in Sugarloaf Mills. The suspect, Chandler Zion Richardson, 19, was arrested in South Carolina on Thursday. There's also somebody else. Where'd he go? Hold on, let me go back.
Is another suspect too?
Yeah, it's 2. One was 18. One is fucking.
What do the suspects look like? Yeah, a picture of them? Are they black?
Yeah, they black. Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck happened?
The dude that was killed, he's a white dude.
Yeah, I saw what he looked like, but I didn't know what the suspects look like. But I want to know what actually happened. Like what happened?
They don't know for sure right now what happened. They just said that he was killed. Okay, so
There had been a confrontation or something.
Yeah. So one of the calls came from a woman who had heard gunshots after she had parked. She said she had seen the alleged gunman moments earlier when he crossed past her car. She said, quote unquote, "I was about to park. He literally crossed my path and I almost ran him over. I thought he was trying to walk to his car. She finished parking, heard gunshots, and I got out. She saw the gunman running across the parking lot. I was like, that has to be a gun. There was no fireworks." She described a black car dropping the gunman off before the shooting occurred. He probably grabbed the gun from the black car, and then it says 2 other calls were released. One was a manager for Dave & Buster's receiving instructions on how to perform CPR because the victim DeWitt was barely breathing. And another call, a young woman can be heard crying in the background as the man was on the phone trying to describe the situation.
Damn, bro.
So.
It's fucked up. We had a lot of good times over there. Me, Brian, and Ryan.
Yeah.
In that same parking lot, which is crazy. I be taking my kids over there. I just recently took my kids over there. That's fucked up, man. That's really fucked up. Rest in peace to that dude. I did see that over there.
Yeah, I don't know why. He was a wide receiver for Prince Avenue Christian School.
That's fucked up, bro. I saw that shit. We had a lot of good time in that parking lot, dog. Remember we used to be just outside the car, just talking, chopping it up, bro.
Yeah, we used to be out there late,
Randall, fucking Ryan. We used to have a good ass time. Remember that one night?
I still got that video on me.
Bro, we used to be out there chilling, man. That's fucked up that happened to that kid, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have oh, okay, Kamar Bryan. That's the second suspect. He's 18. Yeah.
18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
But they both been arrested.
Oh, that's two of them right here.
Damn, bro. Look like that nigga had a quick trip. The other nigga at the bottom. Damn, bro.
I'll screenshot it, bro. I'll send it to you.
That's fucked up. I wonder what transpired. I mean, even if it was a confrontation, like I said a couple weeks ago, niggas ain't fighting no more, dog.
Yeah, a lot of these younger people, man, for people that are a little bit older, man, they'll kill you over some stupid shit, man.
Some bullshit, dog. Cause I understand if you get in a confrontation, niggas throw hands. I mean, that to me that's normal. Like if a nigga's fighting, that's normal.
But a lot of people ain't fighting like that nowadays. They're not fighting 1-on-1 on all that shit. Nobody does that shit no more. Everybody's just quick to pull out a strap. So
rest in peace to that gentleman, man.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Cause it's fucked up. Cause I mean I know where it was at. I'd be over there. We used to be over there. We had a lot of good times over there. So it's fucked up that happened there, man.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got. All right. The first thing I have, KFC, our former employer from years ago. They are releasing a cereal, Kentucky Fried Cereal.
That's disgusting, bro.
I'll put the picture in the video so you guys will see it. I can't tell what that is. Oh, popcorn chicken flavored oat wheat clusters. Cause I was like, that doesn't look like chicken.
That's disgusting, bro.
Oh, it's popcorn chicken flavored.
That's disgusting. Why would you want to eat that with milk?
Clusters. It might taste good. It might have like a little honey taste to it.
Nigga, that's disgusting.
I'm not gonna eat it, but it's from General Mills.
It's fucking disgusting. General Mills decided to pick it up and said that was a good idea. Yeah,
I gotta write it down. KFC.
Y'all wildin'.
You wouldn't try it?
Not to be honest, no.
So if somebody has something in the crib,
but that just sounds disgusting, bro. I'd rather just get my regular fucking cereal and I'm not finna fucking.
We're gonna talk about cereals later. Excuse me. The next thing I have, there's a report that's saying that vegetarians are 2 times more likely to be depressed than meat eaters. Ah, you dumbasses. Fucking dumbass niggas. My bad. We get that for you.
Damn, bitch.
New study has shown that if vegetarians are twice as likely to be depressed than meat eaters, according to New York Post, researchers wanted to look into the association between vegetarianism and depression among adults. They asked 14,216 people in Brazil between the ages of 35 and 74 if they followed a meatless diet and interviewed participants to identify their episodes of depression. When looking at the association between the plant-based diets and mental wellness, scientists took into consideration other variables including socio-demographic parameters, smoking or alcohol habits, levels of physical activity, self-assessed health status, body mass index, and nutrition during the 6 months prior. So yeah, it came to find out that vegetarians are 2 times more likely to be depressed than meat eaters. Because niggas are sad that they not eating no fucking meat, bro. Niggas want to eat. Yeah. Niggas want to eat ribs and fucking pork and meat and chicken and shit. Like niggas.
If you have any qualm about eating meat, man, you just go ahead and eat that meat. You pick that meat up and you eat it.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
What you mean, bro? I'm just telling them what to do. What you mean?
What are you talking about, nigga?
Just eat that meat.
I was having that conversation with somebody recently.
What about eating meat?
No, about like how I don't think I could ever I can never not eat meat. Like I could never do that, bro.
Yeah, I know you a meat eater.
I could never.
You just look like
be a vegetarian. Like I could never do that.
Yeah,
like I need ribs. Like I need chicken. Like I need to eat.
I don't even eat meat. I don't be eating ribs like that. But steak, bro.
Yeah,
I'll eat some fucking steak.
I need to eat that shit, bro.
Jordan's vegetarian. I think he's still a vegetarian.
Yeah, so I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how he does it either.
Shout out my nigga Jordan. I don't know how he does it. No, I can't do it. But how you dumbasses? That's why y'all more likely to be depressed because y'all niggas are stupid and y'all don't eat meat. These fucking dumbass niggas. Pick up a fucking piece of chicken, nigga. Joe Biden tweeted the other day that he be taking several steps into decriminalizing marijuana and will be pardoning thousands who have federal convictions of simple marijuana possession. President Biden also shared his decriminalization plans, which includes reclassifying how marijuana is scheduled under federal law. What does that mean, how it's scheduled?
I don't know.
He said, quote, "First, I'm pardoning..." You want me to read like him? Nah, I don't think I can talk like him. "First, I'm pardoning all prior federal offenses of simple marijuana possession. There are thousands of people who previously were convicted of simple possession who may be denied employment, housing, or educational opportunities as a result. My pardon will remove this burden. Second, nigga, I'm calling on governors to pardon simple state marijuana possession offenses. Just as no one should be in federal prison solely for possessing marijuana, no one should be in a local jail or state prison for that reason either. Third, my nigga, we classify marijuana at the same level as heroin and more serious than fentanyl. It makes no sense. I'm asking that the Attorney General that they initiate the process of reviewing how marijuana is scheduled under federal law." So that's what he means. How it's fucking put over heroin, how it's put in the same class as heroin and fentanyl and shit like that. Because that really doesn't make sense. Because heroin and fentanyl will kill niggas. Nobody has overdosed on weed in human history. It's never happened, guys. No matter what you can look up, it has never happened. Nobody's overdosed on weed. Nobody has died from strictly marijuana use. It's not happened, guys. Just shout out to Biden, man.
Remember that dude when he was at that Currency concert?
No, what happened?
He was standing in front of us and his boys had to take him out.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was glassed out.
Yeah.
He was glassed out.
For real?
Yeah, he was just standing straight, but he was gone, bro. He was fucking gone. Bro, he was standing in front of us.
I don't remember.
And his boys had to pick him up because he was glassed over.
Oh, the one I went to with Kool-Aid, some nigga passed out. It wasn't with you. But I don't remember that one, though. That's fucking crazy. Nigga, of course, it's Currency, though. Niggas is gonna be in there hide the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, I'm
shout out my nigga Currency, man. Gotta see that nigga again, man. Gotta meet that nigga again, man. That little nigga Currency. That's my guy, man. What up, nigga?
I'm not Currency.
How you feel? I know. Nigga said, I'm just saying, what up, nigga? What's going on, nigga? How you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Feeling alright?
Just anxious.
All right. What are you anxious about?
For another hour. I got some stuff to do.
The millionaire population is expected to grow by over 25 million by 2026. Tag who you expect to become the next millionaire. Oh, that was an Instagram post. They want you to tag who you think will be the next millionaire. According to Business Insider, from 2021 to 2026, the number of millionaires across the globe is expected to grow by over 25 million, or 40%. This would bring the total number of millionaires to 87 million. It doesn't even seem like there would be 87 million millionaires. But yeah, that's crazy. So what do they classify as a millionaire? Because it can't be $1 million. That would be.
It's probably
maybe two.
$1 million after taxes, excluding any assets, probably.
Yeah. Well, I guess because.
Well, I mean, it has to include assets, but it's probably $1 million after taxes.
The more you learn about money, the more you learn that $1 million isn't a lot of money.
Yeah, it isn't. Yeah.
That's what my nigga Larry June said.
Especially depending on the type of place that you live.
I said that's what Larry June said. $1 million ain't enough.
Especially depends on the place that you live too. You know, because $1 million in California is not the same as $1 million in, you know, Oklahoma or Ohio or Georgia.
Definitely Georgia. Yeah. It's expected to grow by 25 million in 2026. Where are these niggas gonna get all this money from? Like, how did they know this?
Startups, tech companies.
So you can project
starting applications that
you know
and services that people need.
You know what I want to know? How many billionaires will there be by 2026? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I definitely want to know that. The next thing I have here, Will Smith has a new movie that is going to be releasing this year, guys. For anyone that cares. This will be his first movie since the Chris Rock incident. That is the trailer there. I mean the cover. Emancipation.
That should look hard.
It is from the same director that
Not
directed...
because of the picture, but because...
It's the same... Just shut up. It's the same director.
You remember that episode of Family Guy?
What?
He's like, oh, I love black people.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, I wish I could just get a farm and they could run all around. And, you know?
Family Guy has a lot of fucking racist jokes. Well, this movie, Emancipation, is from the same director that directed Training Day, Brooklyn's Finest, The Equalizer, The Magnificent Seven, and, yeah, those movies. Olympus Has Fallen, the same director. Going to be released December 2nd, 2022. Let me read the fucking synopsis of what the movie's about here.
All right.
After being whipped nearly to death. Why did they put it? Why did they start it like this? Why? Hey guys, I'm not laughing at what they're saying. I'm laughing because I'm like, why are they starting like this? After being whipped nearly to death, an enslaved man named Peter.
Come on, bro. Y'all could have came up with a better name than that.
This nigga just said Family Guy. Escapes from a Louisiana plantation, outwitting cold-blooded hunters as he makes his way north where he joins the Union Army. A film based on the true story of Gordon, photographers of his bareback, heavily scored, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so yeah, it's about slavery. Emancipation. I'll put the cover in the video so you guys can see it. Yeah. He looks pretty dirty.
I see it.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. It's going to be on Apple TV, too. I don't have that. But
it'll definitely have room for, like, a lot of intense moments.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be some type of movies where Will Smith's probably going to act his ass off. Like, for real.
Probably.
Yeah. Emancipation, December 2nd. Like I said, same director from Training Day, Brooklyn's Finest, The Equalizer, even though I don't like that movie.
Oh.
Magnificent Seven.
Did you ever see Magnificent Seven?
Yeah, I saw that. It was alright.
It was alright.
Yeah, it wasn't alright. It was alright. There's a haunted house in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
That will pay you $20,000 if you make it all the way through the haunted house. It's called the McCamey Manor. It's a haunted house located in Summertown, Tennessee. It'll offer visitors the sum of $20,000 if they manage to complete the tour of the house and stay inside for a full 8 hours. The longest anyone has lasted inside the house is for 6 hours. The reason behind having such a high sum of reward is that completing the challenge is an extremely difficult task. I don't have what's in there. They don't have any description on what's in there and shit like that. But shit, let's look it up. McCamey Manor.
Would you do that?
No. 8 hours is a long time. That's a long time.
You probably got to sign a waiver and shit. They probably could grab you.
Is still open? They had one in San Diego. That one closed down.
These niggas probably in there trying to run away. Hey, nigga, get back here. Get back
what
here,
the fuck
boy.
does it say? Guests must be 21 or older. You got to be 21 or older. You can't even go in there. Can you fight back? You can't fight back or
fight
run.
Back.
It says you can't fight back or run.
What you mean or run?
Somebody said, can you bring a gun in there? No pets, no weapons, no alcoholic beverages. Damn, I can't even get drunk.
What you saying? You can't run? Why you can't run? You gotta run.
You can't run.
Bro, how are you gonna run? You have to run.
You can just walk through, bro. It's like, so what do you just stay in a room for 8 hours?
Nah, they probably gonna make you go through places.
There's a waiver? Yeah, there's
It's a whole fucking house, bro.
There is a waiver. Personalized horror attraction where you are kidnapped, tortured, and terrorized until you break. That's all it says. So
they probably got some sick fucking people working there, bro.
Dick is dump your head in a fucking
waterboard your ass. Oh, you want that 20,000, bitch?
That's not worth it, bro. Because I'll get so bad, I'll fight back, and they'll have to kick me out. And like I wouldn't last 8 hours, bro. I probably wouldn't last 30 minutes in that motherfucker, bro. Either, bro. Nah, that's too low. $20,000 ain't a lot. If it was like 100,000 or more.
You think you'd be traumatized after that?
Nah, I don't think I would, because I know it's people. I'd just be like, I'd be mad. Like, I wouldn't think I'd be traumatized, because I know it's people. It's not like ghosts and goblins and shit like that. It's just people dressed up and shit. But I don't know. I don't think I would do that, bro. You gonna go to a haunted house this year? I was talking to somebody about going.
What, Netherworld?
Yeah, they said Netherworld's a little better. I went to that shit a couple years ago. It wasn't all that.
Yeah, but, they changed the location now since something out.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what they were telling me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go to one this year. I want to go to like a good one though. I don't want to nothing like that.
Netherworld's good.
That shit was all right when I went. I don't know if they
don't have nothing better than that though. I don't think they do. Unless we have to go out to cut.
What was the one that we had went to in 2000?
13 stories.
11? About 13 stories?
Yeah, it was around here. It was around in Kennesaw.
That was 2011.
Yeah, 13 stories. But it wasn't 13 stories. It was really just 2 places.
Remember that was the last thing we all did together before I moved to Florida? Me, you, Ryan, Bobo, Jonathan. Remember Bobo was with us?
Oh, yeah. Bobo was with us.
What's up with Bobo, Ryan? Fuck that nigga at? So where's Bobo at, bro?
And our boy Jonathan, he fucking punched the person.
Yeah, he punched this girl thinking it was a statue. Like, it's clearly a woman. Sticker.
Punched her right in the face.
Uppercutted her, too. But yeah, I don't think I would do that. I need more money to do some shit like this. Eddie Murphy, one of the greatest comedians of all time, if you didn't know. He has agreed to pay $35,000 a month in child support for his daughter. Get this, guys. He has been paying his baby mama $25,000 a month since 2009. 25,000 times 12 is $300,000. So he's been giving this woman $300,000 a year since 2009, which is 13 years. How much did I just say? 300,000?
Yeah.
That is $3,900,000 that she has been receiving. That she has received, I should say, since 2009. But his baby mother claims her income had decreased dramatically and filed for more financial assistance. How is this fair, guys? I want women that are listening to understand. Please understand this, ladies. If you listen out there, if you have something to combat what I'm saying, please combat what I'm saying. How is that fair? Because what do you mean your fucking income has decreased dramatically? You're getting $300,000 a year. You were getting $25,000 a month. How is that fair? That's not fair. So how much are you getting now? 35. And Eddie Murphy agreed. Eddie Murphy got some bank then. If he's giving $35,000 a month,
I think he's worth $300 million, ain't he?
He worth a lot. I don't know if it's that much, but so now she's getting $420,000 a year. So $120,000 a year increase.
Damn.
How much is Eddie Murphy worth?
It's not right, man.
That is not fair, woman. Please tell me how that's fair. What the fuck do you mean your income decreased dramatically? You don't have to work. You don't have to fucking work anymore. Like you're making $300,000. You don't have to work. He's worth $200 million.
Oh, okay.
Eddie Murphy, $200 million. I wonder how old the kid is, because when the kid turns 18, that's when it'll stop. She's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he's got 3 more years. Not too bad. But it's like you've been, bro, since 2009, you made almost $4 million off of child support.
I just pay that lump sum. That's what I'll do.
I don't understand. That's not fair.
Because it's just crazy because... Why does it dude call me?
That's not fair. Who's that?
Anthony.
That's his number? Why you ain't got to say... You fake, bro.
Bitch, I'm not fake because he always switching his fucking number. I'm not finna fucking keep doing that. He keeps switching his fucking number. Hey, fuck you.
You said that?
Yeah.
This nigga picked up and said, hey, fuck you. That nigga's gonna call you back. That's not fair, ladies. That is not fair. So what's that? 420 times 3? So he has to pay her $1.26 million, guys. $1,260,000 he will be paying for the last 3 years. So you would just pay that straight up?
I would, honestly. I'd get it out the way, bro. Then again, of course, I'd beat it for my kid. But if he's still there for his kid, which I don't know. If he's still there for his kid, that's not a logical amount of money to ask for. Why does she not contribute whatever income she has? Why is it responsibility for him to do that? To contribute a majority of the income. And like I said, why is it so much? And like I don't get it. Like, what do you need that much money for to raise a child?
And my thing is, why does it matter that you're in? Why you don't even have to work? You don't have to work anymore. You could literally just take that child support check, take care of your daughter, and just chill.
Hey man,
you were making $300,000 a year. Look, most people do not make $300,000 a year. You're getting that off of a month. Like, you're getting paid monthly. You were getting $25,000 a month. I don't understand it, bro. Shout out Eddie Murphy though, man, because that nigga probably don't care, because he agreed to this, so he don't give a fuck. Eddie Murphy got some bank. Evan Peters. Do you know who Evan Peters is? No. He is the actor that played Jeffrey Dahmer in the fucking shit I was telling you about, the Dahmer series. Oh. He said that that was the hardest thing that he ever had to do. Evan Peters claims that playing the Jeffrey Dahmer role in the new Netflix series is the hardest thing he has ever done. In a recent interview with Netflix, Peters said he was very scared of Dahmer's actions and diving into them. The 35-year actor also explained that to tap into Dahmer's mindset, he was going to have to go to some really dark places and stay there for an extended period of time. That's not funny. He added, trying to commit, that was going to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life, because I wanted to be very authentic, telling the story as authentically as we could make it, as for respect to the victims and the victims' families. I did finish the series, by the way. I don't know if I said that, guys, last week. I finished it. I finished the 10 episodes. It was cool. It was alright. Yeah, that nigga got whacked. I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Thought he was still in jail. Dahmer becomes one of Netflix's most watched series of all time. The series racked up 299.84 million hours viewed during its second week
That's up there with Tiger King and fucking Squid Games.
Service, yeah. This puts it only behind Stranger Things 4 as Netflix's second most watched English language series in a week. So that's number 2, Jeffrey Dahmer series. Shit was cool, guys. I mean, I would recommend it. It's not anything like, because I know what y'all think it is, like, oh, some gory shit. It's not really nothing like that. I mean, he did some fucked up shit to people, but it's not like they showing niggas' arms getting cut off and this nigga drilling holes in niggas' head. Like, he did that, but they didn't show the shit like that.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah, he drilled a hole in a nigga's head and he put like acid in the shit. He was trying to make the nigga into a zombie or something like that.
He put acid in the skull?
Yeah, he drilled a hole in the nigga's head. It was like a 14-year-old boy. It was a 14-year-old boy. And it's fucked up because the 14-year-old boy, he was drugged up and he was outside. He managed to make it outside. And the neighbor had fucking saw him and she called the police. And the police actually came, guys. The police came. This really happened. The police came to the house. Jeffrey Dahmer came around the corner. They asked Jeffrey Dahmer what's going on. Dahmer said, hey, this is my boyfriend. I'm gay. And the lady was like, this is a child, guys. Do you not understand? Like, this is a child. The child couldn't say nothing because he's drugged up. He looks like he's 14. They took Dahmer's word for it. Well, if that's his boyfriend, then we're just going to let it go. The neighbor was pissed off. She was mad.
That was the same neighbor?
Yeah, the black lady. And the little boy ended up getting killed. 14 years old. 14 years old, guys. This really fucking happened. Where was this at? In Milwaukee. Fucking Milwaukee. Yeah, that nigga was a sick fuck. Yeah, he got, that shit was fucking crazy because when he got killed in jail, the nigga was like, you know what's so crazy? No, I ain't gonna say it. I want y'all to watch it. Y'all watch it. I ain't gonna give it away. I'll tell Brad it later, but I don't want to give it away. But yeah, I think most people know that he got killed in jail. I didn't know that until somebody told me that while in the midst of me watching it.
At least tell me this, was it justified? Like, was it?
You know what's so fucked up? I felt kind of bad. And let me phrase this right. It's because the nigga Evan Peters, the nigga that played Dahmer, like the way that he played him, like he kind of seems like I don't want to say innocent guy. He was just such a soft-spoken guy in the series. Like, he almost reminds you like of a little kid the way that he acts. So when he got killed, it made me feel kind of bad. But I'm not saying I feel bad for Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm not saying that at all. That nigga was a sick, twisted fuck, and he's insane. But it was just when he got killed that I was like, damn, it's fucked up how you killed this nigga. Because the nigga was like, this nigga Dahmer was like, well, I usually drugged everybody before I killed him. And nigga said, well, guess what, Dahmer? You about to feel all this. Nigga told that nigga.
Oh, shit. I gotta watch it.
I was like, oh, shit. But yeah, that shit was pretty good, though. Like I said, it goes into his whole life from beginning to end, how everything happened and shit like that. Like I said, I think it was common knowledge that he got killed, but I just didn't know that. Let's see here. Ice Cube was speaking on the Last Friday movie. I think it's gonna be called Last Friday. I'm not saying like Last Friday. It's gonna be called Last Friday.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's called Last Friday. Ice Cube wants to make Last Friday to show the new generation the famous movie series again, but it seems like Warner Brothers and Chris Tucker are not on his side. I think I have a video here of him speaking on this situation. Shit ain't even on. Let's see what Mr. Cube had. What's Ice Cube's real name? What is Ice Cube's real name? That's
Ice.
A great question.
Ice.
His nigga's name. O'Shea. I do do that. O'Shea Jackson. Let's see what he said here. He's on Drink Champs.
I've been trying to get at you because I could be the intern on Friday.
Man, if I could get it off,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it out of Warner Brothers. They don't believe in the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe
So they own the rights to Friday, you said?
Well, they have the right to distribute the movie.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So when we did the first one, they wrote in, if we do this first one, we got the right to put out the sequels, you know. So all of them, you know. So everybody telling me, man, call it Thursday, call it Saturday. But once I take the characters' names, it becomes a property in front. You know what I'm saying?
So you can't use Smokey.
You know, Day
can't be Craig. Okay.
So it's useless.
Useless.
Wow. So they just need to come off that shit, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie. Is it going to be called Last Friday? The Last Friday?
I mean, it was going to be called Last Friday.
And Chris Tucker, did he commit?
Not to me.
Not to you?
I told DC Youngfly something, but, you know, Chris is slippery. He's slippery, you know what I mean?
I seen Chris, and Justin's. And I don't know if anybody knows what New York restaurant is. Justin's is an old school restaurant. So I seen him, and that was one of the things that I asked him. I said, "Are you going to do the last Friday?" And he said to me, "Yes."
That's what he said to everybody.
Yeah.
Except you. Except me. You know, like, man, I don't know. I'm like,
He didn't want to come.
That was a long time ago. You know, I don't know what's the reason now. But, you know, me and Chris is cool. You know, he hit me up all the time. Q, what you doing? What's up? You know, but, you know, doing that movie, I don't know what the deal was.
So he's saying Chris Tucker, even Nori said that Chris Tucker said that he'll do it, but Ice Cube is saying that he doesn't want it. He's never confirmed to him that he wants to do it. There has to be something. There has to be a reason behind why Chris Tucker.
I'll be real with you, bro. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't. At this point, they've been talking about this shit so long. I don't even want to see it anymore. And I know for a fact, even if they did it years ago and they first talked about it, it's not going to be the same.
I think, to be honest with you, they'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
What can Craig and Day Day and all that be?
We've never seen
be at this point, like, besides like Family Man or even like, because they're not gonna be stuck in that.
We've never seen Day Day and Smokey in the movie together. We've only seen Day Day and Smokey separately.
Yeah, like I'm not.
Would you want to see Day Day and Smokey in the same movie together?
Nah, bro, because it's just not. It's not.
That would be funny. I think
they're not finna be doing the same,
and
and they're not gonna make the same jokes because it's a different time.
Chris Tucker's not funny anymore.
That shit gonna be whitewashed, bro.
Yeah,
you know that shit for a fact. That shit gonna be whitewashed.
You're right about that. That's true.
So I don't want to see it. I want to just let the past 3 movies be there. We always watch that. That's it.
Number 1 is the best Friday. Guys.
Number 1 is
I don't care what anybody says. Number 1. Why do people fucking rate number 2 and 3 so high? I think
number 1 is the best one.
People do the same thing with Rush Hour. People say Rush Hour 2 is as good as number 1. I don't believe that. Rush Hour 1 is literally the funniest. Number 2 and 3 are trash to me. Rush Hour 1
I like 2, but it's not as much as the original.
Not funny as number 1.
2 is funny.
Number 1 was
one was funny. Yeah.
Number 1 was like that.
3 was not. 3 was like
that. Chris Tucker was like the best. Like Money Talks Chris Tucker, Rush Hour 1 Chris Tucker, Friday Chris Tucker. Like that was the funniest nigga in America at that time. Like that nigga was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I don't want to see this no more.
Yeah,
I think Ice Cube just needs to give it up.
I was like, yeah.
I think he wants to do it for the people though, but I think he should just give it up. But he probably just wants to do it for the people, man.
Yeah, but like y'all gotta understand that it's just not going. They can't probably do certain jokes and shit like that. That's just not gonna be the same, bro. That shit is gonna be whitewashed to fuck, bro.
Let's see here. I only got a couple more things. Well, this is the last thing. Then the last 2 stuff I have is kind of fucked up, so we'll separate it from what's trending. A man claims his dog accidentally ordered $70 worth of porn after clicking on his phone. According to the New York Post, Thomas Barnes had to dispute a $70 charge with DirecTV after his literal horn dog, Marino, managed to order the Hustler channel back in 2019. So the dog really did this. That's what they're going with. Barnes' impression of the incident is that Marino had hopped up onto his bed and inadvertently hit the wrong button with one of his paws. Minutes later, the owner had an embarrassing phone call to make. Despite Barnes, a 58-year-old on Social Security disability at the time, per the News and Observer, being assured on the phone that the charge would be reversed, the steamy channel remained active, so he called again and again and again to no avail, so they didn't take the shit off. So he said his dog hit the fucking button. But in order to do that, like, you'd have to go onto your TV, go to the guide, go down to the channel, click OK, go to where it says buy, hit OK again. Like, there's so, like, yes, I know you have to do all that. Most niggas know that you have to do all that. Like, you have to do all of that. The dog can sit there.
What's the real telltale is from the moment of purchase to what he called, how long was that gap? Because if it was like half an hour, he probably busted his nut to that shit. And then he called,
He's disabled.
Oh, fuck.
He's disabled.
What that mean? Still gotta meet.
Why do niggas fucking be blaming shit on dogs and shit like that? Like, oh, they bring a
kids and shit like that
over here? You know, I heard they are bringing Whataburger here to Georgia, bro. I know that's off subject. Whataburger is not as good as what's it called, though. Have you had In-N-Out yet?
Nah.
That's just coming.
We didn't have In-N-Out.
They bring one over here, Whataburger.
I thought we had a Whataburger here.
They probably had one, like, in South Georgia or something like that, but they're bringing multiple locations out here to Gwinnett and shit. I think they're making one in Swanee, I think. You gonna try it?
It's not as good as In-N-Out, but yeah, I'll try it.
I'll
try it.
It's definitely not. In-N-Out shakes.
I actually I don't remember the last time I had a good burger.
How did we go to Cali? You didn't get In-N-Out. How did that happen?
We both didn't.
I've had it already though.
Yeah,
we didn't get it there, but I had it.
We was going to so many different places. I don't know.
We was eating good though. We definitely wasn't.
Yeah,
we got game.
I definitely did not. He actually It's crazy because when we went there, he was the one that put on the most weight.
They got put
which
8
is crazy.
pounds on. I came back and I had 8 more pounds.
And we all ate the same amount.
I don't know how the fuck that happened. I was eating good, boy. We was eating good though. But yeah, and I don't know how the fuck we didn't eat that shit, dog.
Because we didn't eat no fast food like that. We had
the fucking quesadillas. That shit was fucking buzzing.
that shit. Yeah, though.
Fucking went to the little Thai place. Was it Thai?
Italian?
The Korean place. Went to the
Yeah.
That Italian was fucking good, bro.
Yeah, Italian.
That fucking shit was fucking good. There was no night that it was late and we was like, bro, let's go get something to eat. That didn't happen. Where the fuck did we go? We didn't go to In-N-Out.
Nah, bro.
Where the fuck did we go?
I think because it was too.
We should have went to fucking, bro. They're open late. We should have fucking went to In-N-Out.
Next time.
You know what's crazy? I only had In-N-Out in Texas. I've never had In-N-Out in Cali. I only had that shit in Texas. But that shit is fucking good though. That shit is fucking good. All right, that's all we got for what's trending, guys. The last two things, I'm gonna separate from what's trending, guys. Some RIPs to give out. This first one was pretty fucked up, man. Says a man kills 21-year-old woman after she beat him at basketball. Yes, guys, I read that correctly. He killed a 21-year-old woman after she beat him in basketball. Asia Womack, 21 years old, was shot by her friend. Her family says that Asia had won against the man in a pickup game of basketball and that there was some trash talk during the match. They claim that the man took his kids and brother home before returning and shooting Asia. Excuse me, this was supposed to be a friend of Asia's, the victim's mom said. She's eaten with the man, she's fed him, and he turned on her and killed her in a vicious way. Authorities are currently searching for the suspect identified as 31-year-old Cameron Hodge. Authorities say that Asia suffered multiple gunshot wounds and was found lying on the sidewalk on Hamilton Avenue. She was rushed to a hospital and later pronounced dead at the scene. 21 years old, lost her life over a game of basketball, guys. Because a man couldn't take a fucking L. Guys that go to LA Fitness and shouldn't play basketball. There are women out here that will beat your ass in basketball, if you didn't know. If you think you the next Kobe and LeBron, you're not. There's women out here that will beat niggas in basketball. There's women that are good in basketball. If you can't take an L like a man, it's embarrassing as it is to lose to a woman. Okay, yeah, that's embarrassing. But it's like, bro, what would make you pick up a gun and shoot a girl that, like, regardless of what trash talk is being said, they said that's her friend. She fed him. What does it say? She fed the man. She fucking eating with him, and he turned his back on her and killed her. Like, that's the fucking dumbest shit.
How big of a piece of shit do you have to be doing this kind of shit, bro? How big of a kid do you have to be? Oh my God, I lost a basketball game. Let me go kill this girl. You stupid motherfucker, bro.
He's 10 years older than her. I wonder how they are friends. He's 31. She's 21. I don't know if he's been found, because they said when I read this that they're still looking for him. But hopefully he is found, and hopefully he spends the rest of his life in jail for this idiotic, stupid shit. So rest in peace. Her name again was Asia Womack. So rest in peace to her, man. Peace, yeah. This last thing here before we go to Would You Rather. This was really fucked up. And again, I don't remember what article we talked about last week, but there was something else that happened. And I was like, why is it? Oh, that stampede when the niggas was. And fucking when the fucking game? The fucking football game when niggas got trampled and shit and all them people died. It was like 116 some shit people like that, and which is insane. And nobody talking about it. This is another thing that I'm mad a lot of people aren't talking about. Reports say that a man in Thailand may have killed more than 30 people at a child care center. According to AP News, a former police officer killed 35 people, including 24 children in Thailand. The man identified as, his name is Panya, reportedly attacked people inside a child care center using multiple weapons, such as a handgun, shotgun, and a knife. The man continued to fire in the center's direction as he fled the scene, killing people outside as well. He then drove home, killed his wife and son before killing himself. He was reportedly fired this year for drug-related offenses. Like I say, he's a former police officer. This is being reported as the deadliest mass shooting in Thailand's history. It came out 24 children and 11 adults, guys, with a gun and a knife. Guns and a knife. 24 fucking kids, guys. What he looks like. 24 fucking kids. Photos and videos posted online of the day the care center was shot up showed the floor of one room was smeared with blood and sleeping mats scattered about across the floor. So some of the kids were sleeping. And this crazy motherfucker went in and killed 24 children, guys, and 11 adults. So I want to say rest in peace to everybody involved with that. That is really insane. That is some insane shit. And then went home and killed his wife and kid. And then killed himself. Why? I don't understand what makes people, because you lost your job. Is that why you're upset you lost your fucking job? So I want to go kill these people's kids, and then I'm gonna go home and kill my fucking kids. That doesn't make any. It'll never make sense to me, guys. It will never make sense to me. That is some sad, horrific shit. And like I said, did y'all hear about this on the news? Probably not. Did you hear about this? No. 24 kids got killed and 11 adults. 35 people. Nobody's talking about this. But niggas want to talk about Kanye, which we'll talk about later. But
Rest in peace to those kids.
Rest in peace to all those kids, man. Rest in peace to everybody involved. It's fucked up, bro.
I got one more. We talked about a family out in California that were kidnapped. You hear about that?
Mm-mm.
There was a family that was kidnapped out from their business out in California. So they were pretty much, I guess it was a camera, audio or something showing that they were being forced to go into a van. It was a man, his uncle or brother, his wife, and their kid. Mm-hmm. So there was a search out for the people that were kidnapping them. So they found them, and they found them slain. So they were all killed.
Everybody that got kidnapped?
Everybody that was kidnapped, the four of them. 8-month-old.
8-month-old?
Yes. 8-month-old Aru Derry, her parents, Jasleen Kaur and Jasdeep Singh, and the child's uncle, Amandeep Singh. They were kidnapped from the family's trucking business in Central Florida City. And on Monday, and parts of the kidnapping were captured on surveillance. On Wednesday, the bodies of the four were discovered in an orchard in Merced County after a farm worker alerted authorities to their bodies. They announced that the family bodies had been found on Wednesday, and they found a perpetrator. And then I think they arrested 2 more in connection with it, people. But they were just kidnapped, and they just killed them. They just killed them.
But they haven't found the people that did. They just found the people that got kidnapped.
No, they found 2 people in connection to it and the guy. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think they're trying to figure out how far it stems, but yeah.
Y'all know why people say that there's hell on earth? A lot of people believe that we're in hell because of shit like this, the Thailand shit, the shit that we talk about every week on this podcast. Yeah. That shit. That's why people say that they think that this is hell.
How do you kill a kid, man?
An 8-month-old kid. I will never understand it, guys. I will never, for the life of me, there's nothing anyone could say to me that will wrap my head around it. Ever, guys. I will never understand it. Even the shit Dahmer did, and he was talking about on the series. He was like, I wanted them to give me electric chair, but they gave me 900 years instead. Like, he was trying to talk about, like, why he did the shit. Like, I don't understand, guys. You know what's so crazy? He didn't even want to, his dad and his lawyer were trying to explain to him, like, yeah, we're going to give you the, we're going to try to do the crazy card. Like, we're going to pull the crazy card. And he was like, well, I'm not crazy. Like, he didn't even want to tell the judge that. And his dad and the lawyer was like, oh my God. Nigga, you have to say that you're insane. We're going to try to do this. You have to, but I'm not insane.
I don't know how you can work as a lawyer, bro. I just don't understand. I don't know how you can defend people.
That, yeah. You know what's so funny? When he was watching that, my girl said that. She was like, I don't understand how a lawyer can do that. Like, how that lawyer could actually sit there and try to defend him. But that's what he had to try to do. He had to try to convince him, like, we're going to try to pull the insane card. And he was like,
about lawyers for, like, school shooters and all that kind of shit, bro. Like Dylan Roof.
You got to have representation. You got to have representation in the legal system. Damn, what the fuck kind of car you think that is? Hellcat?
Yeah, probably like Rory Challenger, yeah.
But, yeah, man, he didn't even want to do that. He was just like, I want them to give me a lecture chair. And they're like, oh my God, this guy's so difficult. We're going to try to pull the insane card, man. Come on, what are you doing? He didn't want to do that. That's all we have for that, guys. Again, rest in peace to all the people that we were talking about, man. Rest in peace and condolences to all the families with all sincerity. I really, really mean that. Rest in peace to every single person, man, because that shit is really fucked up. We got 4 Would You Rathers that we're going to do before we get into music. The last one is pretty fucking funny. But it's a pause before we even do it. I'm going to say pause before we even start it. I'm going to do it last. But I'm going to say pause now before we even get to it. All right, the first one. You have to survive one of these natural... What is it called? Natural disasters. You have to survive one of these natural disasters for $1 billion. A tornado. An 8.0 earthquake. A Category 5 hurricane. Or a volcanic eruption. And I'm assuming, like, this is worst case scenario. So the tornado plows through your house. The earthquake tumbles your house. You're in the middle of you're in the eye of the Category 5 hurricane. And the volcanic eruption, the lava is heading towards your house. We'll put those parameters on it.
I'd probably put the hurricane.
The hurricane?
Yeah. Seems the most feasible.
I'm definitely not picking the tornado or the eruption, the volcanic eruption. The earthquake. Man, the earthquake, I'm going to be like this, bro. I'm going to just be standing there. That's it? That's all you got? That's all I'm saying.
It's not until a house fall on you.
I've been in a hurricane before, like a bad hurricane in Florida.
Nah, I just strap myself down. I'll be all right. I'll do that.
Which one is the first one that you like, oh, hell no?
The lava. The
volcano. Yeah, I think so.
I ain't finna get burned by no fucking lava, bro.
Yeah, I think that one too. Nigga, do you know how strong that Category 5 hurricane? That shit is strong.
Be alright.
That shit, like, nigga, your house is gonna be flooded. Lights gonna be off, your house gonna be flooded.
Why would I worry about that when I got $1 billion coming my way?
I forgot about that. I forgot that was the stipulation. I honestly forgot about that. You get $1 billion. You know what? I'm about to say the hurricane too. I'll probably stay inside.
Stop copying me, bro.
I think I'm about to say that.
Why you don't try?
Because I want to say the earthquake.
Try to wait out with the lava.
I want to see how
bro,
the
earthquakes are
I'm gonna pick
dangerous,
the earthquake.
bro.
I'm gonna pick the earthquake. I want to see how it feels.
Dangerous,
I want to
bro.
see how it feels. I want to pick the earthquake.
You fucking Vegeta ass bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you,
I
bro?
want to see how I feel. I'll pick the earthquake,
You're
guys.
so weird.
I want to pick the earthquake. What you guys picking? The tornado 8.0 earthquake category. How strong is that 8.0? That must be the strongest.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck. Tornado 8.0 earthquake category 5 hurricane or volcanic eruption. I'm picking the earthquake. All right, you have to pick one of these. This has to do with musicians. Why do they always do this first one? Dinner with Jay-Z. That's number one.
I'm not picking that.
Visit Drake's mansion. Number 2. Play a little game of basketball.
What?
Play a little game of basketball. A fashion show with Kanye. Studio with J. Cole. Hang out with Snoop Dogg. Or jewelry shopping with Lil Baby. All these are pretty lame. I don't even know why I screenshotted this because all these are pretty lame.
Let me see it.
You gonna throw the phone? I thought you was gonna let me see it.
Okay, so you hanging out.
I think I'll pick Studio with Cole because Cole's my favorite rapper.
Here you go with the cocksucking.
I'm just saying I can't say he's my favorite rapper. I go to the studio with this nigga. I'll
So
chop it up.
dinner with Jay-Z.
Second one I pick would be hanging with Snoop Dogg.
No.
For the reason
Dinner
that
with
you guys
Jay-Z, visit Drake's mansion. So you're not getting anything out of these besides jewelry shopping with Lil Baby. Are you getting jewelry?
I don't know. Maybe he might buy you some. He might buy you a little pendant.
All right, I'm gonna do that
So you can sell it.
so I can sell it.
I'm gonna go to studio with Cole. I'm gonna go to studio with Cole. Chop it up. Chop it up, my nigga. Hey, bro, why that Middle Child song was so trash?
You would not say that, bro.
Bro, I didn't like that song. You my nigga, but I didn't like that song, though. All right, this is a serial thing I was talking about. Cut 5, keep 5. I saw this on TikTok. You have to look at these. You look. Cut 5 and keep 5. We got Apple Jacks, guys. I'm going to put this in the video so you guys can see it. You have to cut 5 and keep 5. Apple Jacks, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Honeycomb, Honey Nut Cheerios, the regular Captain Crunch, not the Crunch Berries, regular Captain Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, Raisin Bran. Apple Jacks, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Honeycomb, Honey Nut Cheerios, Captain Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, Raisin Bran. I gotta write this down so I can remember.
All right, I'm cutting
Which
raisin.
one? Which 5 would you keep? Just name the 5 that you keep.
Apple Jacks, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch, Honeycomb.
Okay, 4. You got one more?
Did I say Captain Crunch already?
Yeah.
And probably Honey Nut Cheerios.
Did you say Frosted Flakes?
Yeah.
You
No,
didn't say
I
Frosted
don't. I don't want it because I don't want.
Fucking tripping.
I don't want that shit. That
All right, hold on. What's your
stupid-ass
list
fucking
again?
cereal.
What's your list?
Fucking Apple Jacks, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Apple Jacks. I'm writing this down, guys.
Oh, it's pretty much all this right here. Look.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You said Honeycomb. Captain Crunch. Yeah, what else?
It's all this right here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch,
Oh, you said Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios, Honeycomb, and
I
Apple
put
Jacks.
Honey Nut. So Apple Jacks, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honeycomb, Captain Crunch, and Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yep.
I'm gonna say.
I already know what you gonna pick.
Frosted Flakes.
Bitch, I know.
I gotta see them.
I know what you gonna pick.
I have to see them. I can't even see them anymore.
You're going to pick Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You're gonna pick fucking
cinnamon
Cheerios, and then you gonna pick.
I'm picking Honeycomb for sure. Honeycomb. I got 2 more.
No, you don't. You picked Frosted Flakes and that.
Frosted
And
Flakes,
3.
Cinnamon, Honeycomb. Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honeycomb.
You'd probably pick fucking Cocoa Puffs.
I'll pick Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms.
Fuck that, bro. After I was shitting bricks after that last time, bro. Fuck
All right,
that.
I got one more. I might pick Cocoa Puffs over Honey Nut Cheerios, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cocoa Puffs, bro.
Nah, I don't be eating Cocoa Puffs like that,
I'm gonna pick Cocoa Puffs.
That shit
Raisin
too
Bran
chocolate.
is definitely getting the fuck out of
That
here.
shit is out of
Fruit
there.
Loops is not all. The marshmallow Fruit Loops are great.
Fuck that.
Honey Nut Cheerios could go. Apple Jacks.
I used to eat a lot of Fruit Loops when I was small, but that should be fucking your teeth up, man.
Apple Jacks don't taste the same no more, and the regular Captain Crunch is not good to me. Crunch berries.
Well, Apple Jacks don't taste the same anymore, and then honeycomb.
You said Apple Jacks.
I know.
And you said
it.
honeycomb.
I still like them.
All right, so Brandon has Apple Jack, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honeycomb, Captain Crunch, and Honey Nut as the ones he'll keep. I got Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honeycomb, Lucky Charms, and Cocoa Puffs. So only one we agreed on was Honeycomb.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Honeycomb and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, only two we agreed on. You don't like Lucky Charms?
I do, but after that last time, bro, I'm not getting that shit no more, bro. I was shitting bricks, nigga.
I'll put it in the
Not
video
bricks,
so
but
y'all
little
can see it. Shut the fuck up. All right, this is the last thing here. Pause. Pause, guys.
Pause what?
Pause. Like, you know when you niggas say some gay shit, they be like, "Oh, pause."
You about to say some gay
It's
shit?
not gay, but it's funny.
Well, if you saying pause, you about to say some gay shit.
Would you rather
Here you go with this gay shit.
take an inch off your penis and add it to your height, or take an inch off your height and add it to your penis?
That's a good question.
Would you rather, fellas, would you rather take an inch off your dick and add it to your height, or take an inch off your height and add it to your dick? Now, I'm 5'11", 6 feet. So if I take an inch off,
You be 6, but will it be that big of a difference? On your fucking
I can afford to take an inch off my dick, so I might say that to
Yo, this guy right here,
I can
bro.
afford to do it, guys. I'm just saying, I can afford to do it. So I think I'll take an inch off my my shit and add it to my height.
I think I do the opposite. Because
Take
then I'll
an
be
inch off your height.
5'4".
Well, you want an inch? What you want to add to your height?
No, to my meat.
This nigga got a little meat.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What you said?
It's not. I'm 5'4".
So you gonna be 5'3" and add an inch to your meat. You want to be 5'3" now. You already short.
I'm
nigga.
not 5'3". I'm 5'5".
I'm
But I'll be
saying.
5'4". It's not
Currency already taller than you, nigga. You want
Bro,
to be
Currency's not tall.
I'm telling this nigga, I told y'all a month
not
ago.
taller than
I
me.
met Currency in person. He's taller than this nigga.
He's not.
He's taller than Brandon.
He's not.
I'm telling this
Bro,
nigga.
I'm gonna look up his height right now.
Nigga,
bro.
I have a picture next to this nigga.
He's not taller than me, bro.
Brandon. The nigga.
Damn, he's
look,
5'9".
Nigga,
How the fuck he 5'9"?
He's damn near to my fucking head, nigga. Even
'Cause
if
he got a hat on.
Even if he puts his head down,
Nah.
nigga. You see, he's 5'9".
Damn it,
He's
man.
5'9".
Okay, well, I'm taller than Kevin Hart, though.
So which one would you guys do? Take an inch off your dick and add it to your height, or take an inch off your height and add it to your
What
dick?
you gonna do with the females? They gotta answer the question, too.
What you mean? This is for guys.
Oh,
they don't have dicks. I hope you don't have a fucking dick if you don't.
Trannies do.
I'm taking an inch off my shit and add it to my height. You picking the opposite?
I'm picking the opposite.
Second right here. That's all we have for Would You Rather, guys.
He's 5'2".
Okay, Hart.
Damn.
No, we going to. Oh yeah, we supposed to do that. We might be doing a joint podcast with these dudes, guys. Next Sunday, so a week from now,
Okay.
if you're available. That's
We
what
doing
they
the
said.
Zoom one?
Yeah, that's what they say they want to do.
Zoom?
Yeah, these guys are from Mississippi. Shout out to them. I forgot their names or the name of their podcast, but I'll have it by next week. But we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do. But we're supposed to do it next. But we're gonna ask them that because they said they want to do Would You Rather segment. So we'll ask them that.
Okay.
Shit, I want to ask shit about dick, nigga.
At least I was being real. I could have been fake.
I was gonna say that's fucking funny. That's all we got for Would You Rather, guys. We're gonna get into music now. I like the way this episode's flowing. It's flowing pretty good. It's pretty good flow to it. It's good shit. What the fuck just happened? They got an interception? I don't know. I guess they did. This is a long ass game. The third quarter just pretty much started. All right, music, guys. Lil Baby, his album is releasing soon. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not that excited for this album, even though I know Lil Baby's one of the best rappers that we have right now. It's just that every time I hear Lil Baby now, I feel I'm getting the Baby vibes. It's the same shit to me. Every time I hear him now, it's like it sounds the same to me. But he said his album is gonna be 23 songs with 7 features and no deluxe. Nigga, that is a deluxe. 23 songs. Nigga, the fuck you mean? Yeah, 7 features, 23 songs. That's too many songs.
That is a lot.
For artists like The Baby and Lil Baby and them type of niggas, that's too many fucking songs. Give me 12 to 15 songs. That's all I need. That's it.
How many baby rappers are there?
Lil Baby, The Baby, that's it. That's the
No,
two, man.
baby. Babyface.
Babyface Ray.
Baby. Fucking.
Who was Baby?
Fucking Stunner.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
Fucking.
You're right about that. Why did niggas want to be a baby? Remember the baby had a diaper on when he first came out and he was walking around with that shit on?
I didn't know that, but I
Yeah, he was walking around with a fucking diaper.
I heard about it, but I ain't seen it.
He went into an interview with a diaper on.
That's weird.
23 songs, 7 features. When does the album drop? Who cares? We don't know. Nah, that's fucked up. When does Lil Baby's album come out? What's it called again? What was his last one called? Harder Than Ever? Lil Baby's name is Dominique. I did not know that. He's 27 years old. Dominique. It's Only Me. His last album, that was 2 years ago.
With that goat, with him sitting.
He releases an album every 2 years. Harder Than Ever is 2018. My Turn is 2020. It's Only Me is 2022. 23 songs is too many, guys.
You think we could have been rappers?
Yeah, this nigga's talking about I took the walk to Poland, and that's finna fucking blow. It hasn't even been released yet, and that song is finna blow up by Lil Yachty. Did you hear that? No. I took the walk to Poland. You were just playing earlier.
Saw Baby.
What?
I'm just looking at Bad Baby.
We're naming all the baby rappers.
Young Baby Tay.
I've actually heard of them too.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Everybody that you naming, I've heard of. Not that one.
Baby Mother?
I haven't heard of that motherfucker.
Baby King.
Oh, damn, Baby King. Damn.
Baby. Bali Baby?
Is it Bell Baby or Bali Baby? Oh, it is Bali Baby. Damn. They from Bali.
Lil Baby.
Sada Baby. I heard it now.
Dub Baby
and Birdman. There is a lot of babies. Why does everybody want to be a fucking baby?
Hey, you a fucking baby.
I thought this was interesting. Jay-Z made a new investment. $16.5 million he put in to a robotic pizza company. The company has the ability to make ready-to-eat pizzas in less than 5 minutes. Jay-Z invests into a robot startup pizza, Stellar. It's called Stellar Pizza. According to TMZ, holds venture capital firm Marcy Venture Partners. This nigga named his shit Marcy Venture Partners from Marcy Projects. Ain't that some shit?
That's funny.
They invested $16.5 million into California-based Stellar Pizza, a mobile truck company with a unique twist on flipping pies. Started by a trio of former SpaceX engineers, Stellar Pizza boasts the ability to make ready-to-eat pizzas in less than 5 minutes, and one truck has the capacity to produce 420 pizzas before needing a re-up. I think I have a video about this here. Yeah.
They put re-up in there?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said.
Pizza. This is a pizza that was made by a robot.
Shit kind of burnt.
It's from a company called Stellar Pizza here in Hawthorne, California, and they are building a robot that makes pizzas fully automated on the back of a truck so that you get your pizza faster and for cheaper. We're gonna check out pizza. This is.
It need to be cheaper with that shit burnt.
Pizza machine. Eat Stellar Pizza is bringing things to the next level with their mobile truck that makes pizzas in under 5 minutes. I was blown away seeing the process from the crust being partially cooked, sauce, cheesed, freshly cut pepperoni, all the toppings you can desire, and then into the oven and right out with no one even touching it. Founded by former SpaceX engineers, it was truly a work of art and absolutely tasty.
That shit burnt too. What the fuck?
Have you ever seen a robotic?
It looked like all the toppings all skewed to one side.
There's something about.
Y'all gotta tweak that coating a little bit, man.
Yeah, there's something about having a pizza freshly made that would just be different to me.
Oh, why? You like your pizza made with love, little bitch?
Yeah, it's just. I want to have a New York slice, a genuine New York slice so bad, guys. I told Cliff while he's up there, I told him to fucking put one in his bag for me.
He could do that.
I told this nigga that, and he was like, nah, I can't do that. I was like, bro, just buy the pizza the day that you leave and put it in your bag. He's like, nah, this shit gonna get all over my clothes.
You put it in foil.
That's what I told him. I was like, bro, wrap this shit up and bring me a New York slice, bro, and I'll come get it the day you get here. He was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. I want a New York slice so bad, bro. I want one so bad. Like, I would literally go to New York just to get that.
Bro, if y'all out here in Atlanta, you send us a message and tell us what place has official New York pizza. And y'all have to be from New York to fucking tell us that. So.
I had a.
Cause I don't know.
Yeah, I had a couple good ones. Fratelli's is alright. Fratelli's in.
I've yet to have pizza out here that's like tastes like authentic like New York pizza. And for y'all saying, oh, New York pizza ain't all like that, we don't know what the hype is. New York pizza is fucking A1. How thin it is and how big the slice is. That shit is just tastes different.
My dad hates that shit. He hates how big the slices are. And I'm like, bro, it's good. He's like,
I hate your dad. No, I don't.
I was like, bro, say that. I had, when I went to LA the first time I ever went in 2020, there was a guy, he opened a pizza shop there and he was from New York. And that shit tasted pretty good. It was alright. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. But he was from New York.
I didn't like what's that called? I don't like that deep dish shit. What's that, Chicago style? I don't like that shit like that. That deep dish one? I don't really fuck with that shit.
I just had a Detroit style one the other day.
What the fuck is Detroit style? Got a car on it?
It has it's like what's the shit?
A Ford emblem?
No, what's the fucking shit called? I think I'm gonna show you a picture of it.
A carburetor?
I can't think of the style of pizza. No, it's like the style of it, Detroit pizza. I can't think of what it's called.
Got M&Ms on it?
No, shut up. Like it's shaped like that.
That looks like Chicago style, ain't it?
Nah, Chicago is like more so like a deep dish circular pizza. Like this one is like in like a square, and they put like a marinara sauce across the top. I literally had one that looked just like that. Tasted alright. It wasn't that bad. It was okay. It was for Pizza Hut though. It was the Detroit style pizza, but it was
Pizza Hut is better than a lot of the other places out here. I would only eat Pizza Hut if otherwise to the like mom and pop places.
I go to Papa John's.
I don't like Papa John's. I don't like no motherfucking CC's. I don't like all that bullshit.
I'll buy a little Caesars.
Especially Domino's. Domino's, you are fucking trash, bro. You are fucking.
So
I hope this get to you because y'all shit is fucking trash.
So your number one pizza place is Pizza Hut.
Yeah. And besides, like I said, the mom and pop places.
That's the first place I'm going. Like I'm going to a place that sells New York style, even though we in
Domino's, bro. You are worse than fucking Papa John's and CC's.
Papa John's is not that bad.
You are literally on the bottom of the. You don't even serve pizza. Y'all serve shit. Y'all have shit pizza.
Papa John's is
because that's what y'all pizza make me do. Shit bricks.
But why is Papa John's? Papa John's not that bad.
I'm telling you right now, because Papa John's is not really that quite. They don't even have stuffed crust.
They do now. They have it now. It's not good, but it's not.
Okay,
better.
It's not good. If it's not good, then it's not Pizza Hut.
It's not better Pizza Hut. That's Little Caesars. Little Caesars is alright.
Which one, Prince like?
Little Caesars.
He be saying that shit you said?
Yeah, pizza. But for Jay-Z to invest $16 million, he must really believe in this shit. I will say that. Because Jay-Z's a very smart businessman. So he must really believe in this shit. To invest $16 million.
We won't know until we see how it do.
The investment, yeah. I want a New York slice soap. Now I want some fucking pizza. How late is it? It's too late to order pizza.
Is it?
Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday too. Alright, guys. Next thing we have for music. Speaking of pizza. Damn, that's fucked up. Because this nigga has a pizza in this shit too. Pop Smoke's killer is what he looks like. He's getting backlash in prison because he posted a picture of him eating Pizza Hut in prison. And he also has a phone. So he's receiving backlash for posing up with the Pizza Hut pizza in the back. And there was other pictures of him standing around the pizza.
What?
So he's apparently eating like a civilian after he killed somebody.
I mean, you see, he's receiving backlash. Y'all could be mad all you want, but like, that's not. He don't care. Like he doesn't.
Yeah, that nigga don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck, bro. He killed a dude, and
while he was in the shower.
Do you really think that he cares? What? Huh?
Pop Smoke was in the shower when he got killed.
I thought he was out there shooting back at them.
He probably went. I think he got out the shower and got his gun, but he was initially in the shower when they broke into the crib.
That's some fuck boy shit, bro.
But it's like when you go into the crib trying to rob a nigga, you don't know he's in the shower. It's like when you.
I'm saying that. Yeah, that's some. But yeah, like he doesn't care. Like I don't know why y'all think that anybody cares about what you say. You know what? I'll take that back. Because a lot of people care what other people care about on social media. So I don't know. I would never understand it.
Let's see here. All right, guys. We talked about this a little while ago. The Migos. You know, Offset, Quavo, Takeoff, those guys.
I thought he was gonna rap.
There's a lot of speculation on why they have broken up. I think I came on here and I kind of said that we kind of knew why. Somebody told us why. This song, nigga.
The fuck is that?
Lil Yachty. I took the walk to Paul. He took the walk to Poland. That's what I was telling you about. That song hasn't even been released yet, and everybody's going crazy over it. Now they wanted to come out. I took the walk to Poland. Speculation on why the Migos broke up. Shout out to my nigga Dion. Fuck it, we better just say it all now because niggas is talking. People have already on social media been talking about it now. Dion, who's been on this podcast, he knows Offset, and I didn't believe this nigga at first. You know when somebody tell you some shit at work, he's like, yeah, I know Jay-Z. Like my mama he did it with Jay-Z. Hey, somebody said the other day. Somebody said on Twitter that shit was fucking funny. Speaking of what I'm talking about, this nigga said, my grandma laughed so much. She talking about she used to babysit Jeffrey Dahmer. That's some shit a grandma would say. Oh, I used to babysit that little baby back in the day. But y'all know what nigga you work with to say some shit, you lie, that nigga lying. So Dion, who's been on this podcast, was like, oh, yeah, I know Offset, bro. I was like, nigga, stop lying, bro. So he showed me a video. He was at my daughter's birthday party. And it's a nigga I used to know who run with Offset now. His name is Demetrius. He was in the video too, Offset at his birthday party. I was like, oh, you know Demetrius, blah, blah, blah. We was talking to shit. So he really knows Offset. So fucking, he told me a while ago when this Migos shit first happened, he was like, bruh, Offset fuck Sweetie, bro. And I was like, nah, bruh, there's no way. He was like, bro, I'm telling you, that's why this shit is fucked up right now. Offset fuck Sweetie. And I was like, bro, there's no way, bro. And of course, Sweetie and Quavo was together and all that type of shit. So I don't know if y'all remember Travis Porter. But they were on a podcast. And they were talking about this.
Migos, like, they broke up, man.
Oh, yeah.
What y'all think? It was over a bitch.
What you say?
It was over a bitch. What? It was over a bitch. Always over.
You know, oh my God.
What girl was it over? Cardi?
I don't know. It's always over a bitch. Niggas get killed by a bitch. Niggas break up by
Niggas break up about pussy. So Travis Porter said they confirmed that the Migos broke up over a woman. Then reports started coming out. The internet thinks Quavo is confirming that Sweetie slept with his homie. I think I have audio, some shit that Quavo said. Oh, I don't. Never mind. I don't have it. But yeah, I said, she too messy, bitch. Fuck my dog behind my back, but I'm not stressing. A lot of people think that he's talking about somebody else though, but it sounds like from what I was told and for what Travis Porter's saying and what everybody else is saying, it sounds like Offset fuck Sweetie, and that's why they're broken up now. Somebody tweeted and said, so Quavo cheated, Sweetie and Quavo ended. Sweetie fucked Offset as revenge. Quavo found out. The end. Perfect summary.
Probably what?
But my thing is, if this is 100% true, because we don't know if this is 100% true, this is all speculation, regardless of what Dion said, regardless of what Offset says. Offset is married to Cardi B, is he not?
Yeah.
Offset and Quavo have been boys for years, have they not?
Yeah.
Who's wrong?
I mean, of course he's wrong for fucking that bitch, fucking her, whatever fucking word it is.
Do you put more blame if this is true on Sweetie or Offset? Like
Offset? What you mean?
And somebody, I think it was Dion I was talking to about this, because I'm like, Dion, he's fucking with Cardi B, and I already thought about this before, but he was pretty much saying like, bro, that is a internet celebrity money couple. They're a money couple. They're a money couple,
that, right? Yeah, but that's true.
They are
100%.
a money couple. That's
the only reason that they're together.
They're
bro.
gonna make more money staying together. Them two kids that they have, Offset and Cardi B, like they are a money couple. Like they making more money being together than not being together.
That's true.
Think about how much their success has skyrocketed since they both got together, which is true. Which is absolutely 100% true. My thing was when I first heard about this, I was like, there's no way this hasn't came out yet. And it has slowly been coming out. So I'm like, damn, it looks like this shit really did happen. But, because my thing was, I know when Cardi B probably found out about this, if she ever did, which, I mean, she probably has to know now if this is true. I'm like, why wouldn't Cardi say something about this? But, like we said, it could just be, who cares? I'm making money. I don't give a... And I would say them cheated so many fucking times, she probably don't even give a fuck no more. And who knows? Cardi might be getting fucked by niggas. Who knows? I don't fucking know. You think you could do something like that?
What?
Be in a relationship like that? Like just for money?
No.
You think you do something like that?
No.
Think you can do something like that? Really sitting back and thinking about it? Like if it was like J-Lo or something like that.
Nah, that's just... Who?
J-Lo or somebody like that.
That's just fake, bro.
Sofia Vergara. Yeah. I had to think of another name of somebody you liked.
Nah.
This
I couldn't
nigga
do that, bro.
I don't know if I could do that, bro. That's kind of...
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it is fake, though, but it is kind of weird. And
fake,
they have
bro.
kids with them.
Nah, bro, no. Not if you have kids with him too, bro. No. I'm not about to do that. What kind of example am I setting for my child?
Quavo was in an interview. He gonna throw the joke? Damn. Quavo was in an interview too, and he kind of was saying the same thing. He was just like, man, it is what it is. My homie, he went behind my back, he did some shit. It is kind of fucked up because like, if you knew a nigga for so long, why would you want to fuck the girl that he was last with? I can understand Sweetie if she really did that because she's mad at Quavo, but I don't understand like what will make a nigga, because that just means that your nigga wanted to fuck your girl the whole time. That's what that means.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it. I don't know. It's just all messy, man. It's just all messy. But Quavo just seems like he in his feelings because Quavo on Takeoff's album just came out, and that quote was from their new album, Infinity Links or whatever the fucking album is called. But yeah, man. Shout out to Dion, man, because he told me that a long time ago, and I didn't believe him. Shout out to him. But then now that like it's slowly coming out that this shit looks like it might be true. But what we got here? What's next? Freddie Gibbs. His album came out last week. We talked about it. Sold separately. It's out now. This is a quote from Freddie Gibbs. Let me also remind you that on the last song, was it CIA? Not the bonus song, but the CIA. What did he say? He said, if this is my, crack Instagram and AIDS. That shit was hard. He said, if this is my last album, at least I went out to Codas. He said that on that song. This is another quote from him. Not from the album. This is a quote on a podcast he did, I think. I'm really ready to just chill. I don't know if I can go on with the process of recording an album anymore. I got the variety show. I got 3 movies I just signed to do. So I might not have time for like the next 5 years for another album. If that was the last we ever heard of Freddie Gibbs, are you content with that?
Nah, not after this album.
How old is Freddie Gibbs? How old is Frederick? Freddie Gibbs. His album only sold 22,000, something like that, guys. I told y'all, the 2 best albums this year, Joey Badass and Freddie Gibbs, sold in 20,000. I think they both sold 22,000 this year. The 2, and like I said, I didn't know Freddie was 40. Freddie's fucking 40 years old. He's 40. I didn't know he was that old. He's 40 years old. But the 2 best albums this year sold 20-some thousand copies. Both of those albums are better than Kendrick's album. Both of them. I'm sorry to break it to y'all, and I love Kendrick. Freddie's album is better than Kendrick's. It has more replay value than Kendrick's. Joey's album is better than Kendrick's. It has more replay value than Kendrick's. So is hip hop a name game, or is it really who can rap? Is that what we come to now? Is it just based, are you going to sell just based off your name, or is it going to sell? Because it just seems like the niggas that sells the niggas that got the big names. Which they're good. Kendrick, Drake, and Cole are all good, but it's just like, what about the niggas that really can still rap and don't have the biggest names then? Why does nobody listen to these niggas out? I don't understand that. That's something I don't understand. I really don't get it, man. But I hope Freddie does release another album. You know, nigga, he just might be talking shit. I don't want to see Freddie in a fucking movie.
He might be good.
Yeah, right. We'll see. All right, guys. We talked about last week Freddie versus Joey. Remember, I asked who's a better rapper. Do you have your answer on that? Who's a better rapper?
I'll say it's Joey still.
I asked Twitter, and niggas responded. My question to Twitter, that fucking Gambino shit is fucking hilarious. My question to Twitter was, I said, serious question. Who's the better rapper? Joey Badass or Freddie Gibbs? This was on October 5th, which was last Wednesday is when I asked this question. So I have to go to Twitter now to go to the responses of what niggas said. Remember the dog, Pernell?
Pernell, I'm going to tell you something. You got 2 minutes to get your butt back to the house.
Who names a dog after me, guys? Who does that? That is the stupidest shit you could do. Let's see here. I asked niggas, serious question. Who's the better rapper, Joey Badass or Freddie? We have a guy by the name of Jordan. He went to South Gwinnett with us. He said Freddie. Don't even compare. That's one. We got to do a count here.
I mean, it does compare clearly. I mean,
that's what I was like. And I told him, I was
it's
like,
not like it's so far off.
What did I say? I said, bro, that one's not easy. Joey is a monster too. Somebody else replied to that and said, no, he is not. Right. This shit is very easy to choose. Shaking my head. Joey is a great actor on Raising Kanan, though. He should stick to that. And I said, bro, you sleep on Joey. Joey be rapping his ass off. So Freddie, Joey, what's the count? You said Joey?
I said Joey, yeah.
Jordan said Freddie. I'll wait, because I don't know yet. I really don't know. What's this nigga's name? He went to South Too. I can't remember his name though. But this dude said Joey Gibbs is a better artist though. 2-1.
That's true. That's true.
What did I say to that? I said I think Joey too. Damn. I said I think Joey too, but it's neck and neck. That shit is tough though, man. He said this is one of the big. I'm so glad he said this because this is a great point. He said Joey has a certified classic under his belt. Talking about 1999. Freddie has very, very good projects, but no undeniable classics. That's what sways my vote. I agree with that.
That's true.
I 100% agree with that. 1999 is a classic mixtape that Joey put out when he was like 16 years old. He's a 16-year-old nigga.
That's true.
Freddie Gibbs has no classic albums. As good as his projects are, you can't say, oh, that's a classic. I can't say that. I can never say that. So what do you say? I put that, Joey. Somebody said Freddie by far, better storyteller too. Another person said Freddie. Joey deserves more credit though, so that's another Freddie. Somebody said cocaine. That's Freddie. Another nigga said Gibbs easily. Another Freddie. Another nigga, Freddie. Somebody said, is it niggas out there really saying that Joey's better for real? Laughing my ass off. So he said Freddie too. I responded and said, bro, I really think it's closer than people think. Everybody's saying Freddie though. It's crazy to me that people are saying that Freddie's not fucking with Joey like that. Or the other way around. It's crazy to me people not fucking with Joey like that. That's what I said. LOL.
I guarantee you a lot of people didn't listen to that last album.
That's what I was saying. Somebody said,
I guarantee you a lot of these people...
That's what nigga said.
I guarantee you a lot of these people that are saying Freddie haven't listened to that last album. Or I haven't heard 1999.
Or 2000.
Yeah, I'm saying... I guarantee you they haven't heard that album. I guarantee you that. Because it's not as easy. Yeah, you can say Freddie, but it's not as an easy choice as you think it is.
Niggas, bro. Like, y'all niggas are saying Freddie like it's that easy. Then this nigga said, I said, what you think, bro? He said, I'm leaning more towards Joey, but Freddie is crazy. I said, I feel the exact same way. Everybody's saying Freddie, but I'm not mad at it. He said, yeah, I'm not mad either. Joey's last album was a 10 out of 10, so I'm leaning towards Joey. So we got 7-3, Freddie winning. Just based off those votes.
Hey, man.
It's so crazy because when I posed this question weeks ago on here, that is a really hard one to pick. That's a really hard one to pick.
Like I said, man, y'all gotta listen to his last album and this album here to kind of really gauge. And if you have, then that's your opinion, man. But I think, like I said, it's definitely closer than a lot of people think.
It is closer. It really is closer.
You can't talk down like fucking Joey's not that dude.
That
as
nigga
far
be
as rapping.
rapping.
He can't rap. His wordplay.
Everything he does, the fucking flow, the New York style, everything.
Exactly, and it sounds like classy New York shit.
It's vintage New York rapper, bro.
Maybe people just don't like that shit. I don't know.
I guess. Freddie can rap his ass. I fuck with both of them niggas. I really do. But if I had to pick one, I think I'd pick Joey. So what is it?
I'm still picking Joey over Freddie, but Freddie shit, I'm definitely gonna say that Freddie shit is definitely fucking put me on another level with him.
Yeah, that nigga's good.
Because this album was really fucking good.
Shout out to
I
Freddie
don't
Gibbs.
put it over Joey's, but this is definitely good.
Yeah, I said it last week that I did, but nah, it's not. Joey's still the best rap album that came on this year. If you haven't listened to Joey Badass 2000, please do. And Freddie Gibbs Soul separately. And J.I.D.'s album. What was J.I.D.'s album called? The Forever Story. The best three albums this year, man. Shout out to them niggas, man. What we got here? Kanye motherfucking Omari West. This guy. We haven't talked about Kanye in a little while, though. Did you see that he had the White Lives Matter t-shirt on the back? Okay. Brandon had something he wanted to talk about with Kanye, but I'll get through my little shit real quick. People were reacting to Kanye West wearing the White Lives Matter on the back of his shirt at the little fashion show. Lil Boosie tweeted, remember I said the Boosie last week? That was funny. Lil Boosie tweeted, after all we've been through as a race, you put this disrespectful shit on. You give no fucks about how blacks have died and suffered to the hands of the white man. And you said Bush don't like black people. Really, nigga? He did say that. He did kind of say that, though. That don't make sense. Kanye tweeted the picture of the shirt. He said, White Lives Matter. Here's my latest response to when people ask me why I made the tee that says White Lives Matter. They do. In all caps. What you said? They do. Kanye has been on a spree, on another Instagram spree, and I feel like the only time he does that is when he has something coming. When he does all this stupid shit, he posts all this crazy shit. Khloe Kardashian said some shit. He responded to her. He's posting text messages between him and Diddy and a whole bunch of niggas. He's saying that A$AP Rocky fucked this Asian girl. A$AP Rocky's with Rihanna and has a baby, guys. That's fucked up. Even if he did fuck the girl, that's snitching. That's snitching, even if it was. Diddy comes back, oh, no, A$AP didn't fuck her. Like, nigga, what are you doing, bro? He's saying a whole bunch of wild shit. He's posting texts with Diddy, calling Diddy, telling Diddy to shut the fuck up, you a fed. These niggas were just at the BET Awards, standing next to each other laughing at shit, and he's fucking telling this nigga, fuck you, you a fucking fed. And Brandon has some good shit to say about Kanye, but it's just like, I don't understand. It's like you don't know what Kanye you gonna get. He goes on Instagram, he goes on Twitter, he says all this wild, stupid shit, and then sometimes he says shit that makes sense. So it's like, I don't know how to feel about this nigga. I had to unfollow this nigga on Instagram, because it's like, bro, every 5 minutes he was posting shit on Instagram, bro. He just posting text messages of shit he's saying to people. Why are you posting private conversations with people? Why are you doing that? It's just weirdo shit, bro. The White Lives Matter shit is weird. It's just weird, man. You was a nigga that said George Bush doesn't care about black people. You was a nigga that said that, which is the funny thing about all this. He did say that, but go ahead. Talk about
So after he had posted that picture, and it was today that I looked at this interview. He did an interview. I guess he flew right out from that. I guess Fashion Week, whenever he was wearing that shit with Candace Owens, and he did an interview with Tucker Carlson for like Fox 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a 2-hour interview. So I sat there and I watched the whole thing.
Damn.
So I sat there and watched the whole thing. And a lot of stuff that Kanye was saying, man, a lot of that shit is true. And if you actually sit there and listen to a lot of the stuff he's saying, a lot of the shit is true when it comes to the black community, in my perception. People in general.
You remember some of the stuff he was saying?
He's just saying, like, say, society as far as like what like organizations are catering towards and all that. I don't want to paraphrase it because the thing about the interview, it's not straightforward. I have to go back and I have to actually watch it again. I'm clear on what he said, but it's not clear at first because it seemed like Kanye was sitting there and he had to formulate his thoughts. And for him to answer a question, he had to tell you something else so that you could understand. And that has 2 or 3 points. And then we have to go back and we have to link this to what the question is.
Okay.
And a majority of the time is he wasn't answering questions. A majority of the time he was just telling what he's experiencing with Kim, what he's experiencing with Adidas and Gap, experiencing with the White Lives Matter shit, and the reasoning behind why he did that. And I'm telling you, I want you to go there and look at what is going on and look at the video. Definitely look at the video. I'm just not gonna say, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I agree with everything that he said in the video. I'm saying that a majority of the points that he brought up, when you look at his shit subjectively, it is true. And his demeanor, he wasn't yelling or nothing like that. It's calm Kanye. Chillest Kanye I've ever seen.
He took his pills for the interview.
I don't know. Because the way that he seemed like he was talking, bro, it seemed like when you talking to somebody and you really trying to formulate the words and really trying to think about certain things.
You really trying to get a point across.
You're really trying to get a point across, but you thinking about it so that you can convey it to somebody
correctly to people.
Correctly, right? But you're trying to explain it in every facet.
Okay.
And it was 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And like I said, some of the stuff I didn't agree with, like some of the stuff that he said about presidency and all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you for a fact, and especially if you like African American, if you're another type of race, look at the interview. Just because he has a lot of points, and he does, and I'm gonna tell you this. He doesn't come off as like he hates black people. He does not come off as that. Look at the interview, you understand what I'm saying. He does not come off as he hates black people. Yeah. He has reasoning to what he, I guess, perceives as his actions or what he believes should be the right steps, but...
Did he have his white voice on, or his real voice? Where he talked like, I think that I love Kim very, very much, and I think she has a fat ass, and I just wish I could be back to my wife and my family. Was he talking like that? Because that's his real voice when he talks like that.
He was talking very proper. He was like,
that's his real voice.
He was really.
My thing is, what's up with that voice shit with rappers? Because I saw a video the other day with Tory Lanez. He did an interview with academics, and I have never heard Tory Lanez speak this way.
You know what's funny?
Ever.
He brought that up in that video.
What? About Tory?
About people using those kind of voice.
He does it.
About you speaking some type of way, and how people make fun of you, making fun of you, like for being educated and speaking that type of way, when it needs to be the opposite.
But he does it. He does it when he
But it's true.
He does it when he raps. He raps in a different voice than how he really talks.
I understand that.
Okay.
But he's saying as far as
just
when in conversation,
in general,
which is crazy because I think about that shit too, and that really just like
because they say that people talk in 3 voices. You talk your voices. You talk to your mom, your job interview voice, and with your friends.
Yeah. But he's saying it's indifference. It's different, like how. I just gotta watch it, man. It's just too much. You gotta think about. I'm trying to tell you what 2 hours of fucking shit is. You gotta look at it because you'll not understand or see what his side. You'll see what his side is as far as the White Lives Matter shit. Because at the end of the day, I can't say that he's just saying. I can't sit here and say that he's just saying white lives matter over black lives. He understands, from what it seems like based off the interview, he understands black lives matter, but he's saying as in a facet of the organization and what the propaganda has put out as far as black lives matter.
I saw he was talking about the organization. How they're stealing money.
How they're stealing. Yeah. And I'm telling you, we went over this multiple times, and I'm telling you, I echo that too. Black Lives Matter as an organization is not for black people. It is not. It is not. 100% it is not. They're taking money from people that donate. They're not giving it to no black people. Yeah. They don't care. They don't.
Yeah, that's all he was talking about.
He was just saying that in correlation pretty much to what he was saying as far as like the white lives matter. He's saying all lives matter, which of course we all get that, but the whole thing behind it is more so he's bringing into media, painting him this certain type of way. Yeah. Like I said, it's hard for me to
explain what he was
because
saying.
It's 2 hours of shit and it's just went through shit. And I'm telling you, it's not like how you're like.
He said he missed Kim.
He spoke a lot about that, bro.
About her booty.
He did.
What'd he say?
Don't worry about it. He said in the first part though, but no, he talked
about ass.
Yes.
What the fuck? I was just joking.
But listen, for real, look at it before you judge him fully. But like I said, you don't have to agree with everything that he has done. But in this interview, he brought up more good points than shit that didn't make sense.
I just don't understand him.
I don't either. But Kanye's not stupid.
He's not. He's not a dumb nigga. He's really not. He does stupid shit. And my thing is just like, bro, you doing all this shit on social media and like you don't understand how many people you're hurting. You're hurting your family, your kids when they get older are gonna see all the shit that you're saying and shit that you're doing.
But you know what? taking the context what he just said, and I want you to listen to at least the first half an hour of what Kanye was speaking about and taking a position what he just said. And taking a position what he said. Because every moment of the interview, I'm not saying it was like riveting and shit like that, but I definitely could listen to it and I wasn't bored.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you have to zone out sometimes when you listen to people like on YouTube and all that kind of shit, speaking whatever, and be like, yeah, whatever this shit.
You were locked into it.
I was locked into it because it was interesting. Okay. So
I might have to check that shit out now.
You'll look and see what a lot of the shit that Kim Kardashian and all of the Kardashians are doing, and just the media in general. If you didn't know how it ties in, and this ties into me personally because. Not even me personally, but back to shit that me and P will talk about on here. Mm-hmm. I'll address it next week after he watches it. Okay. But it'll tie into that because some of the shit that Kanye says, I've echoed this multiple fucking times. Even back when we were talking about organizations during Corona and companies and all that kind of shit. He gave some insight into Adidas and what was happening with Gap especially. And how some shit is misconstrued because of media. So, like I said, I didn't agree with everything. But a majority of the time I did. So just look, and I'm going to tell you this. He's not opposed to black people. Because of the ideas that he's saying, and not the ideas, but the ideology of what he's kind of bringing forward to where black people as a people have to come forward and come together and what needs to be done and what needs to be changed. His ideas around that is progressive and it makes sense to how it needs to take place.
So he should run for president in 2024.
Talk about that too.
So he should run for president in 2024.
We'll talk about that next week. I'll tell you that after.
I don't know if I can sit there and watch that shit for 2 hours, but I'll try. I'll see it on.
You're gonna have to, bro.
I'll try. He said you gonna have to. Yeah, I'll try. The last thing that I have in music before we move on to sports, I want to give a rest in peace out to this guy. This is a fucked up situation. He's a Russian rapper. He committed suicide to avoid being drafted into the Ukraine war.
Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine, my bad. According to TMZ, what did I say? Ukraine? Yeah, according to TMZ, a Russian rapper who was opposed to his country's invasion of Ukraine jumped from a high-rise building to his death after being drafted to fight in the war. 27-year-old rapper Walkie posted a video in which he said, "If you are watching this video and I am no longer alive, I can't take the sin of murder on my soul and I don't want to. I am not ready to kill for any ideals." Walkie went on, he said, quote, I choose to remain in history forever as a man who did not support what was happening. I'm not ready to take up arms and kill my own kind, end quote. He had already served in the Russian army and despised the experience. This time around, he tried to get a deferment because of mental illness, but that did not fly with the Russian military. So he jumped to his death and he killed himself now. Jumped to his death and killed himself. Walkie is his rap name. Yeah, man, that's a fucked up situation to be in. I'm never on the side of kill yourself and to get away from your
I've
problems.
heard a lot of people are like trying to deflect and go, and they're not trying to kill and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people are fleeing. They're fleeing into neighboring countries and poorer countries in Russia because they don't want to take up arms against Ukraine.
I understand everything he was saying though. Like he doesn't want to. He said, "I can't take the sin of murder on my soul, and I don't want to." That's deep. That's really deep, bro. That's some deep shit. I'm never on the side to kill yourself to get away with your problems. I've never been on the side of doing that ever in any type of situation.
But it must have been that outweighed his for that to outweigh what you're feeling to kill people,
to take your own life.
To take your own life is
That's
crazy.
very unselfish. That is some very, because I know a lot of people saying killing yourself is selfish because of your family, but that's a very unselfish thing. Like I'd rather take my own life than take somebody else's life of my own kind. That's a very unselfish thing when you think about it. Say rest in peace to him, man. That's a really fucked up situation. So condolences to his friends and family, man. And that is where we will end the music segment, and we will get into our last segment real quick. Sports, we'll run through this real quick, and we'll get the fuck out of here. Coach Udoka, the Boston Celtics. That girl I showed you last time, that wasn't her.
Okay.
It's her. It's this woman here. She is a married mother of 3, and she is the Celtics team service manager. What is her name? I have more pictures of her.
Becky?
No. Udoka. What's his name? I spelled his name wrong. Udoka. Mistress. She's not that cute. Not that that matters. Not that that matters, guys. He shouldn't have cheated on Nia Long.
Episode 155. She's not that cute.
Kathleen Nemo. Nimmo.
She kind of looked like Nemo.
That's fucked.
Nah, I'm playing. Come on, I'm joking.
What's her name? Kathleen Nemo. Nimmo. Oh, Lynch. That's her whole name.
Bro, I hope she sue your ass, bro.
Who, the lady?
Yeah, bro.
She was cheating too, though.
Yeah, but he was abusing her in front of people.
We don't know. I was just speculation. I was saying he was talking out his ass to her. So that's her whole family.
Fucked up your whole family, you dumb bitch. You got 3 kids and you fucked up your whole fucking family. You dirty whore.
He fucked up his family too. Nia Long's her ex nigga said that he thinks that she's gonna get back with Coach Udoka. That's what Nia Long's ex nigga said. She's gonna forgive him. She's gonna get back with that nigga.
I don't know.
Think so? Is that typically what women do?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, man. I want to know what really happened. Like, we see her now. It took a while for her to come out. It took a while for some of the details to come out. What the fuck happened? Because that Draymond and Jordan Poole shit came out 2 days later. So what happened with this shit? We're just going to talk about that in a second. Next thing here, I want to play something Lamar Odom said about Kobe. I think he was on a podcast. Oh, he was talking to Shannon Sharp on Shannon Sharp show. What's Shannon Sharp show called? I can't remember the name of it. This is what he said about the legendary Kobe Bryant. I'm going to play it here, and we'll give our opinions on this.
The only man that I look up to is Jesus. Mm-hmm. But I'll shoot something.
Get comfortable.
I want to show you something.
Okay. That's cool. On the neck, right here?
Yeah.
He's showing him a
Is that
tattoo.
Kobe?
Yes, sir.
Neck
Came to me
tattoo.
like in 4 dreams. The last dream, it was really, real vivid. He said something to me I'm never gonna ever forget. Like, we were having a shooting contest, and Kobe was so good at shooting the ball because he can step into the ball with either foot, left or right. We get to the top of the key. He looked back at me. He said, "Hello. The afterlife ain't what people make it up to be." I was like, oh. I woke up. I didn't know how to take that. Like, what do you mean he missed girls? His mission is not done yet.
Mm-hmm. get it all in now.
Right.
He said Kobe came to him in a dream. He was showing Shannon Sharp a neck tattoo of Kobe on his neck. He's like Kobe said, yeah. He said he came to him in multiple dreams, but the last dream they were having a shooting contest. He said hello, because I don't know how the audio didn't sound like it was loud enough, so y'all might not have heard it. But he was like, he said hello, and he said, what's up, man? He said, oh, the afterlife ain't what everybody makes it out to be. That's what he said Kobe told him. The afterlife ain't what people make it up to be. Now, my opinion on this, me personally, even if I did have that dream, I'm just not saying that publicly because Kobe Bryant has a fucking family. I'm not saying anything about what Kobe's saying to me, especially the afterlife ain't make it. I'm not saying anything that his family could see publicly that'll start making them think more about. I'm not doing that. That's just one thing I'm not doing. So if I was Lamar Odom, that's just something to me personally. If he told Shannon Sharp that on the side, okay, cool. But that's just not something that I would say publicly. That's just me. Just mainly because his family. And like you said, he didn't know what Kobe meant by that when he told him that the afterlife ain't what people make it out to be. But that's just not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
because if I were thinking about it and I was his family, I'm like, damn, man, he must feel unsettled. Like, I don't know how he's feeling right now.
Yeah, that's just
because now they're feeling
that makes
some type
them
of
think
way.
even more. Like that's even more questions of they don't want to think about this shit no more. They don't want to think about
honest, it might go as far as having them. Well, it's not going to go as far. It definitely will probably bring them some pain.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't say nothing like that publicly, bro. That's just me. So I don't agree with him saying that. I don't agree with Lamar Odom saying that, you guys. I don't know why he said that. That's just me. But you can get whatever you guys' opinion on that. I want to know people's difference of opinion on that. But whatever you guys' opinion is on that, please let us know. But I just personally wouldn't say that. That's just me. But yeah, man, back to Draymond and Jordan Poole. If you haven't heard, if you've been under a rock, Warriors Draymond Green and Jordan Poole got into a scuffle at practice. It came out before the video was released. They were talking some shit on the little practice court. You can see Curry in there. He just chilling on the practice court. And Draymond went up to Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole pushed him. Draymond didn't push back. I'll put the video in the YouTube video so you guys can see it. Draymond came back swinging. Nigga got some reach too, guys. Nigga got a nice little reach. Draymond is 6'7", 240 pounds. I think Jordan Poole is, 6'4", like 180, 185, 190 probably. Draymond is dead wrong, guys. Me and Brandon have already talked about this on air. Draymond is dead wrong. Draymond, you dead fucking wrong. You taking on a nigga that's not even your size. You punching your team, and y'all just won a fucking championship. You fucking up a dynamic on trying to repeat as champions. You already got 4 rings. Draymond was dead wrong in this situation. I've never liked Draymond Green. I have never liked this nigga. Ever. I have never, ever liked. I respect him as a basketball player because when he gets, like, I like niggas that bring that intensity on the court. Like, I fuck with that shit. But, like, even Patrick Beverly. I don't like Patrick Beverly, but I like I like the intensity Patrick Beverly plays with. But I don't like them personally. And it's funny because they both kind of play similar. Draymond or Patrick Beverly. And I don't like either one of them, but I respect their basketball game. But Draymond was there wrong, man. I think it was announced that he apologized and he is saying he is stepping away from the team. In the aftermath of practice altercation, Warriors Draymond Green says he is going to step away from the team for the next few days. Green apologized to his teammates on Thursday, publicly on Saturday, and he will take some more time to recalibrate. What does he need to recalibrate? His watch? Oh, that's what he said.
I was wrong for my actions that took place on Wednesday, and for that, I have apologized to my team. I have apologized to Jordan, and I wanted to take that a step further. With the event yesterday, with the video leaking, there is a huge embarrassment that comes with that. Not only for myself as I was the one that committed the action, the embarrassment that comes for me is what it is, and that's something that I have to deal with. But the embarrassment that Jordan has to deal with, and that this team has to deal with, this organization has to deal with, but also Jordan's family.
I understand what he's trying to say, but it's just like he tried to say, yeah, I embarrassed that nigga, so that's kind of embarrassing. That's fucked up that he had to put it that way. Damn. My first thing when I saw the video is, how the fuck did this video get released? And obviously it was somebody in the Warriors organization that fucking leaked it to TMZ.
Yeah, and
people were trying to speculate how much the nigga got for leaking the video. And reportedly, you want to guess how much the range that the guy got? Because they have a range.
It's 50K?
50K to 100K. So what, 75 median?
Yeah, but if you're within the Warriors organization, you're more than likely probably making around that anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends. It depends on what you're doing. If you're a player, definitely. But if you like, I don't know. I don't know how much them other niggas get paid to do all that video shit. I don't know. But Draymond, you dead wrong. You dead wrong for that shit. And I seen a video of Jordan Poole at practice. He was normal. He was just practicing normal. He was shooting and shit. He didn't likely had a black eye or anything like that. He was just shooting.
I was just gonna ask you that.
No, he didn't look like he did. He was just chilling. That's fucked up, man. Draymond's wrong. And if that was me, I'm not even anywhere near Jordan Poole size. I'm not 6'4", 190. I'm nowhere near that. But I'd have to Draymond would have to die. He'd have to die. he would literally have to die. And Shannon Sharp made a good point. We'd have to fight every single day. Like it'd have to be on site every single day because you're not doing that to me. And I don't think Jordan Poole expected Draymond Green to punch him because he just pushed him. But I don't think he expected that nigga to punch him.
Which he pushed him was justified because you all up in my face.
Yeah, like get out my fucking space, nigga. But Shannon Sharp was saying that Jordan Poole should have punched first. When he said when Draymond got in his face, he should just punch first. Should just punch the nigga first. Yeah. But then Jordan Poole would have been wrong.
Well, he was up in his face.
Yeah, I don't know. This Draymond is a fuck nigga.
If somebody's up in your face. Yeah, you might as well shoot first. Not shoot with a gun, but shoot your fist first.
Draymond's a fuck nigga, bro. Speaking of that, we ain't got there. I was gonna say speaking of fuck niggas, but we ain't got there yet. We almost there. Tua Tagovailoa, he didn't play today. For the Dolphins, and they got their ass blown out by the Jets. He was told to retire by a CTE expert. And the famous, neuropathologist? Pathologist. Oh. Neuropathologist. Bennett Omalu. After being carted off the field with a severe concussion. Bennett Omalu is what the Concussion movie was based off of, that Will Smith played. So that guy said that Tua needs to retire. You remember the movie Concussion?
Will Smith, yeah.
That guy said, the real guy, said that Tua needs to go ahead and retire. CTE expert. That's all I got. That's what he said. That's not all I have, but that's what he said. He said he needs to retire.
Damn.
That shit was pretty fucked up. And I remember I said last week, guys, I don't know how Tua's first thing is, I need to go back and I'm ready to be back with my teammates. I don't know how you suffered 2 concussions back-to-back in 4 days, and that's your first thing that you're saying.
Does Tua have a family?
Yeah. He doesn't have kids and shit like that, but I mean like mom and dad, shit like that. Huh?
He's going to go back and play football.
I know he is. But my thing is, like, how is that your first thing that you're thinking of? I don't know. That's just me. And the Dolphins, I don't think I said it last week, but the Dolphins.
Because of that.
They need to be investigated for that shit, because that shit's really fucked up how they went about that shit. Because they said he had a back injury when that first shit happened against the Bills. That was fucked up. Damn, that's a good game now. Damn, fuck. But, yeah, it's fucked up, man. So, condolences to Tua. Hope Tua gets better. Hope his health continues to improve. We're seeing a lot of concussions and shit happen in the college football period. Like, a lot of shit's been happening in the past couple weeks. Like, niggas is getting fucked up and going to the hospital off the field. Niggas is getting carted off the field and going to the hospital and shit. So, that football shit ain't no joke, guys.
Yeah.
So, just be mindful when you raising your kids and you got them playing sports. Football is the most dangerous sport there is to play right now in America. Tom Brady and his wife, Giselle, reportedly hired divorce attorneys. The couple has been married for 13 years. Tom Brady and Giselle's total net worth is $650 million, according to CNN. They have been living separately from each other in recent weeks, and they have hired divorce attorneys and they are exploring their options. Brady looks like he's sick, guys, if you haven't seen Brady. Like, his face is, like, really, really skinny. Like, you see, like, the bones in his face. Like, he looks like he's sick. He looks like he's going through some shit. Like, have you seen Tom Brady recently?
I've seen him for that first game. He was definitely, definitely look a little
sick. Looks like he's sick. He's going through some shit, though. But that's the shit that happen when you fucking with a girl that's got you fucking stressed out. You start losing weight and shit like that. So I can understand it. That shit happens.
Well, then again, I mean, is she really wrong?
If it's about him playing football, then yes. But I think it's more than that. Because they're saying that she's upset that he retired and unretired.
But she has a right to be upset about that, P.
He's getting paid to play football. That is his career. Let the nigga play football. I understand, but she's mad.
I get it.
But it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up and let the nigga play football.
She's looking at it as spending time with his children and all that kind of stuff, bro. You get what I'm saying?
He's at home 8 games out of the year. He's at home. He's not away every week. He's at home. They got 8 home games. 8, 9 home games. However many it is this year with the new 17 games now. He's at home half of the year.
I don't know.
I think it's more than that, though. I think it's that.
Unless it is, yeah.
I think it's that with a whole bunch of other shit. Antonio Brown tweeted today a picture. Brandon showed me this book a long time ago. It's called Daddy Doesn't Live Here Anymore, a book about divorce. I'll put this in the video so you guys can see it. Tom Brady is the character with Giselle back there, and Antonio Brown is in the window. Antonio Brown is the most disrespectful nigga that we have ever seen in NFL history. He is one of the most disrespectful niggas that we've ever seen, guys. And he needs to be dealt with because that is really fucked up. It's really fucked up. That is really, really fucked up that he did that. And I think Tom Brady needs to have a conversation with him, man to man. Because this is his former teammate. That's all we got for sports, guys. I don't know how much time we got left on this camera. So.
Oh, yeah, we better be out.
So, that's all we got for sports, guys. If you made this far into episode, guys, we fuck with you. We appreciate it, man. This was a good episode, though. This was a good one, guys.
It was a good one. I felt sleepy last week.
This nigga AB, we just talked about this nigga last week, and it's while Tom Brady was playing against the Falcons today, AB put that shit out. Nigga's fucking crazy, bro. Why are you doing that shit? If somebody did that with you and your wife, what you doing? And this is your former teammate.
I'm gonna have a formal conversation with them.
A formal?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tom Brady can beat Antonio Brown in a fight.
I don't think so either.
Even though he's a lot shorter than him, I don't think he can beat him in a fight. Oh, what happened? They took the touchdown back? Yeah, that's all we got, guys. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to be that loud. If you made this far of the episode, we appreciate y'all. The camera's still going, right?
No, it's okay.
Still going. I was finna cut off in a minute. Made this far, guys. We appreciate you. Make sure you like and subscribe. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud every single week, man. I go by the name of P. That's Brandon. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Fuck with us on all platforms. We're going to see what's going to happen with this joint podcast. Just be on the lookout, guys. Please fuck with us on social media everywhere. SocialJunkiePod@gmail.com for Q&A questions. Be back next week, guys.